Hey y'all, can y'all hear me? Put a yes in the chat if you can hear me. I think I got my mic situation under control. Let us pray. Hey y'all. Y'all let me know if you can hear me in the chat. Okay, so y'all said y'all can hear me. Is it clear or does it sound muffled? Okay, hey everybody. I'm so happy y'all came back because y'all know I was having some technical difficulties and ooh, child. I was like, what is happening? Honey, whoever's sprinkling a little married at first sight, jinxing on me, please leave me alone, child. Honey, I ain't got nothing to do with it. But anyway, child, let's jump right into it. Okay, but before we left, Phil was telling me that Krysten does not say what she needs to say to the people. She says it, exactly to Mitch. She says it when she gets in a group setting. Well, the same can be said to Alexis. When she gets with the group, she has so much smoke for Justin, but behind closed doors it's like baby this and baby that. So we could say the same thing about her. They all act like they can't speak to each other unless they get in a group, and I'm not sure exactly why. We all don't like Mitch, but truth be told, at least Mitch speaks his speech no matter where he at. So the rest of them gonna have to do the same. But I appreciated Krysten actually speaking up for herself. I appreciated that. So anyway, there are 102 of you on this live. There were much more before I had the technical difficulties of it all, but that's okay because they can catch the replay. Thank you so much for joining me for our Thursday night Married at First Sight live. We had a few technical difficulties, so the first one ended and we're back. Okay, we're back in that thing. So I appreciate y'all coming back and hanging out with me. Now, child, let's get into it if we're going to get into it. Yes, thank you, Lisa Lou. And please don't forget to like the video, okay? This one and not that one, because I don't know what happened. Danielle said, probably true, but Krysten is the best communicator in this show, period. She sure is, okay? Especially when she let Dr. Pepper have it. When she let Dr. Pepper have it and she was not afraid to get in there and actually say what she needed to say to her, and Dr. Pepper was stumped. She was really stumped. I was like, she ain't the one to play with. So we're going to go couple by couple. The first couple up is Stacia and Nate. Now, they didn't give us too much except Nate looking directly at Pastor Cal and saying, oh, so you're not a freak? Yeah. When Nate asked Pastor Cal if he was a freak, I fell out. When I tell y'all I rewound that part like 50 million times, I said, not this man asking this pastor, honey, if he was a freak. When I tell y'all, Nate don't have the sense God gave a goose. Baby, that was good to me. Oh, that was good to me. I said, baby, now this right here is my kind of CV. Yes, he is, Britannia. Pastor Cal is a freak. Because listen, that's all he care about is the segs, okay? The SEGGS. That's all he care about. Oh, honey. Absolutely no filter, Dr. Ivy Pearl. Not one. And look how he looking. Doesn't look like Freddy Krueger. He just needs the hat. I don't know. When I looked at him in this scene and I saw him with that hat on, I said, look at Freddy. Oh, child, this is a mess. Oh, honey, that was so good to me. My business, not yours. Why is Stacia so pushy with the love subject? That's what I want to know. Because Stacia, girl, he gonna say it when he want to say it. And I'm the kind of person that's like this. I prefer for you to tell me when you want to tell me, not tell me when I make you tell me. Which is probably why she had to get married at first sight, because Stacia seems like the kind of person that will just nag you to death for a ring. And then when she finally gets it, the man is like, damn, are you happy now? Like, what do you want from me? Like, Stacia, just calm down, honey. Exactly. It's giving desperate. Like, it's just crazy. Hey, Grace. Nikki said, youth making me laugh. Shout out to Freddie K. Oh, child. Look. Gummy Bama said, Nate ain't staying. You don't think he's staying? I don't think he's staying. Listen, I think he's staying. Let me tell y'all why. I think that he's staying because Nate wants to be a YouTube influencer couple. He already speaks in social media. This man sat in front of her friends and said, yeah, and then my algorithm, it starts doing something. Sir, what are you talking about? Your algorithm. I said, okay, it's something wrong with him. It's something wrong with him. That's exactly where I got it from too, Celine, Martin, and Gina. Tiffany says, Stacia and Nate make it married at first sight. Let me tell you something. When I saw them do that on last week's episode, and she was like, no, no, no. And he was really into it, but gonna have enough nerve to get an attitude because she said she cheated 10 years ago. Nate, the way that you were behaving on that in that scene with those cameras present, yeah, I don't think you were a one-woman man either. And Pastor Cal didn't ask him. He asked him, had he been cheated on? No, I mean, I don't think so. I don't recall. Sir, we all know whether or not we've been cheated on. Okay, so just say no. Okay, but have you cheated? Because see, we didn't ask him, but we damn sure asked Stasha. And I appreciated her being, honest, but at the same time, I was like, girl, don't give him too much. Honey, don't tell him what you really not like. No. I'm gonna tell you right now, I would have said no. Have you cheated? Absolutely not. No, I sure have not. No. I'm like, boy, gone. Alexa said, hey, Miss Misha, I thought Nate already said he loved her at the couple's anniversary dinner, or did I miss something? That's another thing, Alexa. Okay, so what? No, you didn't miss, but let me tell you what he did say. He said, I think I'm falling in love with you. The same thing he did when he was on that honeymoon after they got in that shower. I think I'm falling in love with you. Okay, Nate, listen. Stasha is not the kind of girl you can even say the word love to. Okay, you can't even sing the word love in a song. If you are not in love with her, stop alluding to the fact, stop pretending, stop saying, well, I think I'm falling. If you're not all the way there, shut it up. Okay? Because Stasha will continue to think that you're going to fall in love with her and that you're in love with her. That's why she keeps asking, why hasn't he said it? Like, I don't know what he don't get. Hey, Shayna. My business, not yours. Men expect virgin freaks. She should have never admitted to cheating. Listen, my business, not yours, honey. And that's the perfect name. And that's exactly what she should have said. My business, not yours. My business, not yours, honey. It ain't no way I would have. No, I would have never told him that. B Rain said, does Stasha know about the bachelor party yet? Because Nate got some nerve to be judgmental. When he had that stripper on her knees in front of him. See, he liked that. See, Nate nasty. Nate nasty, honey. He nasty. And I'm starting to really think he likes that voyeurism because you see how he didn't even flinch. The dudes were directly next to him. And he was like, yeah, get on your knees. And she degraded herself and crawled to him in that sweater that he had on. I would have been like, boy, if you don't go on, honey, first of all, I ain't going to be able to do no crawling. Okay, these knees don't work like that. Number two, I ain't no pro. Boy, please. Desi said, last well, he told her to open her mouth exactly like he told that stripper at the bachelor party. Sure did. The nasty self. He's just nasty. Katie said he's staying for the house and opportunities. I like Nate, but he's an opportunist. He is. You can just tell. It's oozing from his pores. And I think Stasha kind of feels that, but her friends need a little help. Because friends, I'm speaking directly to y'all. For y'all to say, if he don't hurry up and tell her, she's not gonna think the relationship is real. She's not gonna, feel loved. She's not gonna want to stay. No. What kind of grown women 30 plus coerce a man into saying I love you to their friend just so she can hear I love you? I would have been like, oh, you don't feel it? Okay, cool. Okay, well, listen. When you do feel it, make sure you actually feel it. Because don't be telling my friend you love her if you don't really love her. Because love is very serious. And when people think that they're in love and their feelings get wrapped up, that ain't nothing to play with. Not sitting there in the interview talking about, I hope he hurry up and tells her because she's going to get mad. And? Like, what? Renee says, Stasha too thirsty. Yes, absolutely too thirsty. Sasky said, hey, Misha and Opinionated Family. I always say hi, but my comments get lost in all the other more appealing comments. Oh, that's an appealing comment. Shout out from beautiful St. Lucia in the Caribbean. Oh, I want to visit, girl. Thank you for saying hi. Makeup addict said, Nate said he gonna put it on Stasha, make her want to marry him. Oh, child. They already married. Oh, it's disgusting. Hey, Shayna. The stripper seems like more his type. Sure did, honey. And Megan. Okay? Megan, no stallion. Honey, and we ain't seen her since. Stasha made sure to send her away. And Stasha, you ain't fooling me. I know that's right, girl. Chauncey said, what is up with the love word? Anybody can say that and be lying right to you. Girl, please. See, that's how I know you from Houston, honey. Because, I mean, they will say it to you on the north side, go say it to somebody else on the south side, say it to somebody on the east side, and then go for brunch that Sunday and say it to somebody on the west side. People lie every day, B. Just because you're telling me you love me, what does that mean? Like, okay, you're saying you love me, but what are your actions saying? And see, he keeps going back and he is sending her mixed signals. So I have to say that because he's telling her, I think I'm falling in love with you. And then 2 seconds later, he's taking it back. So either you love the girl or you don't. Or you're falling or you're not falling. Like Alicia Keys, I'm keep on falling in and out of love with you. But what is wrong with you? Rakina said, Stasha has the problem of control. Him saying I love you is only a new goal that she's trying to accomplish. Perfectly stated. You're right. You're right. She wants to control the narrative, control the love, control the man, control the house. You got it. You're right. Hey, y'all, so excited. Hey, Tanisha, come visit me. I'll hook you up with a nice place to stay. Oh, I definitely want to visit St. Lucia. Nakia said, I mean, but to be on this show, you have to be some sort of thirsty or fame hungry. You think so? Now listen. Okay, now listen, y'all. If I never reviewed this show and never watched it a day in my life and I was naive and didn't know no better, I might go on Married at First Sight if I felt like I exhausted all my options. I don't think it would mean that I'm thirsty. It would just mean that I've tried every conceivable angle. Okay. I dated the man with kids, dated the man with no kids. I dated here, I dated there, I dated everywhere. And I want to be married. So you know what? They got this show. They saying they marrying people at first sight. What could it hurt? Okay. If anything, at the end of 8 weeks, I can walk away with a friend. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and go on the show. Now that's how I would look at it. So I don't think you necessarily have to be thirsty. But some of them are on there for fame, i.e. Nate, and he ain't fooling me. Diana said, I was waiting for Sasha to meet with Megan. After all, she knows Nate best. Don't she? Weren't they looking at the stars and going on romantical trip? Girl, weren't they gazing at the stars, honey? Hey, Mrs. Book, you not late. Actually, you're right on time. We just started 2 minutes ago, child. Honey, we had some technical difficulties. Do you hear me? And baby, I refused to have that ghetto live, honey. I just couldn't do it. Gummy Bama's Let's Drink said, Misha, I need you hosting after show. Rudy is a no-go. Rudy is starting to fit into that TV cookie cutter thing, which is what I think that they probably tell them that they need to do. So I probably wouldn't be a good fit, honey. They be looking at me like, girl, not the Wendy Williams of Lifetime. Girl, not the Wendy Williams of Maths. Y'all know what? That's what I respected about Wendy Williams, though. People can say what they want, honey, but I'm going to tell y'all right now, no Wendy Williams slander will be tolerated. I love me some Wendy Williams. I feel like she was the blueprint. And the one thing I respected about Wendy, off subject real quick, is that Wendy got through doors being Wendy. Okay? They didn't stifle her. She didn't let them change her. She was her all the way up until the bitter end, until the last day she tiptoed over to that purple chair. Y'all see what they're trying to do to Tabitha Brown, honey? Trying to make her do stuff she don't want to do, trying to turn her into somebody she's not. These networks will try to get you like that. So, baby, they can't censor me, honey. They ain't gonna be able to censor me because I'm gonna lean in and I'm gonna ask. Now, let me tell you something. If Candy would have allowed me to continue that interview longer than 15 minutes, I was gonna really authentically be myself and ask her the questions that I have been wanting to ask since she arrived season 2. You have to be yourself. Yourself sells. Just like another prime example is Oprah. She's Oprah. That's who she is all day long. Ricky Lake. She's another one. You just got to be you. And I feel like Keisha Knight Pulliam is falling into that Jamie type of energy. Y'all remember when Jamie was on there? She was just like, oh, I think everything's going to work out. It's going to be great. No, it's not. This is a fool. See, they know I'm gonna say that. That's why they don't want me to be on there. Because then I would have leaned right into Nate and said, Nate, now what the hell were you thinking when you asked Pastor Calvin if he was a freak? Now he probably is one, but that's neither here nor there. That's just a side note. But why would you ask him that? What is wrong with you? I would really ask a question just like that. And then the whole thing would have to go to black and we would have to go to commercial and then we would lose billable dollars. Honey, the advertisers would pull. It's a no-go for me. It's a no for me, big dog. It's a no. It's a no. They ain't gonna be able to do it with me, honey. It's a no. Cause y'all know what? Every week, I ain't gonna lie to you. When I watch the after party, I try to see what new, podcaster or YouTuber or whomever is on there, and I see who they choose, and I know that I'm the total opposite. So I understand. And that's just like different opportunities with different networks. People get those because they fit that mold. I just really don't fit nothing. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Sandria said, I think the network tells them to steer it to a neutral place. That's what I'm thinking too. I think they just allow them to just say whatever it is they're going to say. The cast, that is, not the actual host. The host prompts them with the question, allows them to answer, pretends like they don't know. They said no on decision day, and then we go to commercial. And I ain't going to be able to do that. Because I would want to be, I don't know. And listen, y'all, I had this idea. But I'm not gonna say it out loud because you know how people they be trying, child. Next thing you know, I see Lifetime over there with it. But I had this idea in my mind, and I really am wanting to execute it. But again, they're tied up in so many contracts and red tape. I don't know if it'll work. But I really do like. Oh, I got an idea, y'all, and I think that it would be so juicy and good. But I don't know if they'll allow them to do it. God built this podcast. Oh, hey, I thought I missed the live. I saw you already posted a live, so I was confused. Oh, no, You know what? As a matter of fact, let me delete that one so people won't go over there thinking that live is still going on because we only got one going on right now. Okay, and we're back. Hold on. Ace said Nate and Stacia got Lindy and Miguel on they freak nasty next episode swinging out. Did you see that, Ace? I said, not they got Lindy up on there with her little crazy self up on that swing. Lindy nuts. I don't care what nobody say, honey. Moving on from Stacia and Nate, honey. Lindy and Miguel. Look at Lindy. Just look at her. Sweater and her shorts. Child, this is just a fool. Poor McGindy. McGindy didn't stand a chance, honey. I'm glad that wasn't no real baby, honey. We would have to call CPS and call the people on decision day. Gloria said, I think production needs to acknowledge the concerns about casting and the real matchmaking process. Oh, yes, they do. And you know what? I think they will address that now, especially after Krysten said, listen, Dr. Peppers, I hear you, but no, okay? I'm not going to allow a man to like me enough. What do you mean he's attracted to me enough? No. And baby, look, Devon looked like he wanted to clap. You know how you start that slow clap after the speech? Look, Devon wanted to clap. Devon was like, I know that's right. Yes, Devon, welcome to Married at First Sight. Baby, she got Dr. Pepper all the way together. I need someone to confront Megan on her, I'm done with school. I have one credit to go lie. Oh, Morgan. Child, we're going to get to that too. Okay, let's skip these two. Snooze fest. Yeah, they gave nothing. Besides him saying that he don't want to be in a loveless marriage and her saying, well, it's okay as long as we're together. And him doing all this what if stuff and her saying, please don't say what if because you already know I'm kind of, nuts a little bit and I don't want to have to go off on you. And then Pastor Cal saying, hey, so how often have you ever been on a 10? Now, see, Lindy know how to lie. She ain't no Stacia. This ain't Phaedra. Baby Lindy said twice. Lindy, let me tell you something, honey. I'm speaking directly to you, honey. You is a lie. You know dang on well that you have been on 10 more than twice in your life. And baby, you ain't fooling me. You, girl, the way that you went off on this man about that insurance, that's how I know you done been on 10 more than twice. Girl, goodbye. God built this podcast. I agree with Miguel, though. I wouldn't want to be in a loveless marriage either. Me either, but this is the part I didn't agree on. Talking so far ahead. Like, don't go to gloom and doom yet. How you know y'all gonna be loveless? Just hold on, Mr. Miguel. hold on 2 seconds. I think that's what she was trying to say. Like, why are you jumping the gun? Like, why are you trying to hurry to the end? Like, he's just like trying to hurry up and get there. Tana said she said that was a 4.5. Baby, if that was a 4.5 on the Richter scale, honey, I would hate to see a catastrophic earthquake. Because that dang show didn't seem like no 4.5 to me. Mm-mm. MC said he accused her of being negative. I feel like she is a little negative. I think she is. Or maybe it's just nervous energy or something. Because whenever they were looking at the book and stuff, she just come with the negativity. I feel like she get a little negative. Now, what he should have been worried about outside of her being negative is her being lazy. Because Lindy ain't picked up a nothing. Okay, Lindy has not done not a thing. And people keep talking about how she gets when she's hungry. I don't know if that's why he keep cooking every 5 minutes. Because he was saying on the after party that he slides her snacks. And I'm like, what is happening? Like, girl, you might need to get your blood sugar checked. Child, I don't know what's happening with that, honey. Tatiana said, however, Lindy is just waiting to pop off to see if she's really off or not. I don't know. I don't know either. But I know she lying about only going to a 10 twice. I'm like, girl, please. Stacia, pay attention. What's the word said? I'm waiting for Miguel to dress up for Lindy in his little costume. He did. That was in the very beginning. Remember when they went to go visit the homes and he dressed up in that bear costume? But I think what's really going on is he getting pissed because he ain't been over there playing at Dungeons and Dragons with little Sally Walker and her husband. Because we ain't seen him go to Central Perk yet. Okay, now I don't know if it's called Central Perk, but I like to call it that. Shout out to Friends. But we haven't seen him go hang out with his friends like he used to hang out with his friends. So therefore, and thus and such, it leads me to believe that it's a little Dungeons and Dragons withdrawal going on. That's what it's leading me to believe. But I might be wrong. I'm just saying. Sheila said, I think Alexis has, oh, girl, let's go on to it, honey. Oh, but before we get to them, let's just talk about Morgan and Bihn. So Dr. Pepper meets with Morgan and Bihn. And, she's asking Morgan, how does she get back to her happy? And she's like, well, we were friends before and everything was cool. Girl, you were never friends with Bihn. You treated him bad from the jump. You treated him bad before you even got married to him. You didn't even care that he was sick. Okay, which still to this day, I don't believe he was sick because, they all got a little lying problem. Okay, but you didn't even care about the fact that he may have potentially had the beer virus. All you were worried about is stomping out there in your big shoes to get ready to get married. Okay, that's all you cared about. So I don't know how y'all were friends. So this, you know what? Another thing that I didn't like about this scene though, in any scene with Morgan and Bihn and an expert or anybody other than the two of them, nobody has ever asked Bihn, what are your feelings? What are you feeling? They just automatically 100% take the side of Morgan and start going in on Bihn. It was vindictive, don't you think? That's what Dr. Pia had to say. Well, I mean, it felt a little judgmental. It felt like you're untrustworthy, Bihn. I'm like, why are you treating Bihn this way? Why are you doing that? And why are you not asking him how he feels about it? Instead, y'all just automatically taking her side. I was like, look, y'all getting on my nerves, honey. Y'all are really getting on my nerves. Hold on, I had some super chats. They done got lost, y'all. Hold on. Y'all already know I'm having technical difficulties. Robin said, hey, Misha, so off topic, but do you know there's a new series called Zatima, Zach and Fatima, and I'm all in. Need you to review this. Oh, Robin, I watched it. It's giving me sisters, though. They getting the slow talking already. I'm like, listen, I ain't got time for y'all. Now that slow talking now, Zatima. I really don't have time for it. Sister Girl Speak said, Morgan is nuts and has no empathy at all. She is cold-hearted and wants Bihn to pay for the rest of his days. He dodged a bullet for real. He really did. Listen, I can't see the super chat, so y'all, whoever sent a super chat, thank you so much for that. I can't even find your comment, okay? But thank you so much for the super chats. I'm going to try to find them in this. Hold on. Let me go down. I'm going to try to find them in all these comments. And I will acknowledge them before the live is over. Londa said, Morgan and that Bane cut with them Doug and Garcia. It is looking like, Mom, look what I did. Girl, why would you cut your hair? When I tell y'all I cut myself a bang, honey, I was trying to cut my braids out. And baby, cut myself a bang so good. Not the bang. Oh, honey, I had that bang up there. Oh, child. When I tell y'all I got the whooping, the end all whoopings, honey, yes, honey. It wasn't no spanking. That was a whooping. Baby, I had cut my bang. And then she made me wear it to school like that. I ain't never held my hand on top of my head all day in my whole life. Because when you do them bangs that you ain't really supposed to do, they just fly up. It's like, they're whisked up, honey. It's not a lay down type bang. I tried to flat iron it. I tried to do everything I could do. That bang would not lay down. It was sticking straight up on my damn head. So all day long I was walking around, slicking it down like a dude does when he get his first haircut. And everybody was like, what's going on with you? I'm like, nothing, I'm good. Oh, child, I was so embarrassed. Oh, honey, I ain't gonna never forget it. Baby, third period will never be the same. Do y'all hear me? Oh, honey, I was so embarrassed. And baby, I took third period with a boy that I really liked. Child, I can't believe my mama did me like that to this day. Honey, she going straight to the home. Do y'all hear me? Straight to the home. She going to the home. I'm not gonna never, ever talk to her again. Oh, y'all unlocked a core memory, child. I will never forget when I cut them bangs. Oh, child. Child Cole, hey girl. I think Morgan lost it when Bihn judged her family and said she wasn't a nurse. She went into a psychotic fear of rejection mode. She's mentally 11 years old. Aw, well, when you put it like that, now I feel bad. Okay, child. You might be right. But still, like, she didn't have to behave that way. Like, girl, what is wrong with you? You ain't got to behave like that forever. Lady J said Morgan needs therapy, and I don't appreciate how they handled Bihn at all. She acts like he slept with her mama and got a baby on the way. Okay. Acting like he was fiending over her mother like Mitch does Krysten's mom. Krysten's mom has got it going on. Y'all know we got a theme song every season, honey. Oh, honey. Carol said, I hope Morgan has more compassion for her patients than she had for Bihn. I'm so glad they finally rescued Bihn. Morgan is a bully. She is a bully. And all of them bullied Bihn. And like I said in my review, Bihn does not even have the spark in his eye. Look at him. Look at him. Look how he looking. That man, when he first came on the scene, was full of life. He had a zest about him. He was excited. Now it's just like, I got into this and now I have all these issues. And I feel like he's the type of person, he kind of reminds me of my son a little bit. And I say that because my son is very hard on himself when he gets something wrong. Like, oh man, I can't believe I did that. I'm just worthless. Like sometimes I'm like, okay, wait a minute now. Okay, we're not going to speak like that. That's negative. And I feel like because this didn't work out in the way that Morgan is just berating him at every corner. He's just like, man, I'm a failure. And then, my dad is not going to be understanding of it. And I'm not a doctor. And I'm the first person to get divorced. And that's just too much. And girl gone, honey, nobody care about you being no nurse or whatever you're doing in them dirty scrubs, honey. Ain't nobody got time for that. Tippy said, Bihn looking like Miss Sophia, sat in that jail dang near rotten. Tippy, you're blocked. Oh, y'all say anything. Oh, and when I tell y'all I love you, Royally Brit said Morgan was not attracted to being with an H. Goodbye, Brit. Goodbye. Girl, not being with an H. But listen, y'all, it's so funny you said that, Brit, because when I write my notes, I write Bihn's name, B-E-N, honey. You're going to get Americanized over here, honey, because I be forgetting that it's B-I-H-N, so I just be putting B-E-N. And then when I read my notes back, I'm like, child, not like Uncle Bihn. That is not how you spell this man's name. But anyway, she said Morgan was not attracted to being with an H. Come and get you a sister, Bihn. Okay, he said he wanted him a Blasian girl. I'm just saying, honey, fall off in his DMs, child. He free. Londa said Morgan is giving trailer park over there in the 8 Mile. Y'all crazy. Not over there in the 8 Mile. You better lose yourself in the music the moment. Oh, child, y'all crazy. Desi said Morgan was so disappointed that he didn't beg her to keep trying. She looked shocked when he also said, baby, yes, she did. And y'all know what? I wish I could play clips. That's why I like Patreon, because you can play clips. You can do whatever, honey. You can play the real song from the radio, honey. You can do anything over on Patreon. Listen, when he said, yeah, real fast, baby, she kind of sat up and looked like, I know you can lie. Oh, yes. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. He's done as well. Okay. You've emotionally manipulated him for weeks. Okay, then you sat here and straight up lied and said, oh, he hasn't come to me on his own and apologized to me. Like, it's always prompted. Morgan, okay, girl, let me run this back down for you. When you initially lied, because let's not forget that you initially lied. I don't care nothing about this dumb picture right here. Okay, I don't care nothing about this dumb picture right here. Hold on, let's get to it. I don't care nothing about it. I don't care nothing about that picture that I used on my thumbnail. I really don't, girl. I don't care about it. You know why? Because you lied. Okay? You didn't lie about being a nurse. That's not what you lied about. You lied about your level of a degree. Okay? So you initially lied. You and Bihn sat on that beach. You didn't prompt him to apologize to you, but he apologized. After that, you started going to the women and saying whatever it is you said, and he continued to profusely apologize. Y'all sat down at that table. Y'all had a conversation. He got in depth about what was going on in his upbringing. You were sitting there like a box of rocks, honey. Really, you didn't care. And he was being vulnerable with you. And again, he apologized. You continue to lie. That's all you do is lie, girl. Like, it's just not making no sense. Oh, child, wait a minute. Somebody said something that's so funny. Hold on. Let me go back. Why these comments moving so fast? I can't find. Child, somebody just sent another super chat. Listen, y'all, I can't see it. Somebody said I needed a Scully to go over that bank. Oh, y'all leave me alone. Not a Scully. I needed one of them hats that Lindy was wearing, child. Mm-mm-mm. Child, I'm just sick of it. I am sick of it. Sasha said, right. Nobody wants a pit bull in a skirt, honey. Except when Eve was rapping about it a long time ago. They want to know who's that girl. La 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 la. Baby, that used to be my song. Do you hear me? V. Spencer said, Morgan in this screenshot is giving Winter's ex-husband, bringing that printed ebook and still not saying a damn thing. V. Spencer, please say it again, honey. We're going to leave this comment up here. It's giving nothing, okay? And like I said, because y'all know I did blow it up, okay? I did not see, okay, your name. So I don't know who nurse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 is. But where is your name? Okay, that's what I want to know. And I made sure when I put the thumbnail up that I blacked out that little number, honey, in case that number belonged to somebody else, allegedly. And child, she ain't fooling me. Dr. Ivy said, Morgan talked about her soft side. Say what now? She sure did. She said, my softer side comes out. Girl, what soft side? You ain't even wear soft clothing. I don't have time. I don't have time. Brianna said, oh my God, y'all, I'm stoned and y'all funny as hell. Oh my gosh. Look, they get crazy in the opinionated chat, honey, and I love every minute of it. Chocolate Sooner said, all I do is lie, 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 no matter what. Got degrees on. I'm gonna have to put y'all on mute. I'm gonna have to put y'all on mute. If y'all give me one more song reference or something like that and I have to scream, that's why people don't be liking my lives, y'all. That's why they don't be That's why they don't be liking my lives. Because y'all be making me laugh and y'all know that I'm not serious. Okay? And then when I cackle, they be coming over here like, this has been 45 minutes of you cackling. Oh, child. I'm about to start blocking y'all. I'm not about to play. Exactly, Dane. I was just about to say that. Come see the softer side of Sears, child. What's the word said? Morgan already had daddy issues. She was gone soon. She was gone soon as they realized Bihn was not going to make the cut as daddy. I believe that. And I don't think she was attracted to Bihn. I mean, I think she was, but I don't think Bihn was really attracted to her. Really and truly, I think Bihn just wanted to make it work for the sake of being married. Just like he probably wanted to be a doctor growing up just for the sake of satisfying his parents. Morgan is not his type. I was looking at her when she was at that pool, when they all went to the pool or whatever. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, nah. It's a no for me, big dog. Nope. Okay. It's giving frumpy dumpy. Okay. And when she had the little House of the Prairie dress on, I said right then, girl, how dare you? Okay. How dare you mistreat somebody? Oh, child. She should have got itchy Mitchy. I bet she wouldn't have did that then. Mm-hmm. Mina said Morgan is a candy striper and she ain't fooling me. They still got the candy stripers. I wanted to be one so bad in high school. My mom was like, no, going out there with all them germs. You know your dad is sickly. I'm like, I really want to be a candy striper. That's when I thought I wanted to be a pediatrician, y'all, till that biology kicked my behind. Oh, child. When I tell y'all I can't do a formula to save my life, I would have killed everybody. I would have been the Dr. Googler. Yes. You said what now? What are the symptoms? Child, all on WebMD. Ding. Oh, you have psoriasis. Okay, so take take this scription, okay? Take this scription down to Walgreens and they're going to get you all fixed up. Thank you so much. Next. Honey, I would have been called Dr. Googler. Courtney said, and she got that sister booty for no damn reason. Ain't it sitting up there? It's sitting how it's sitting. Now, don't get me wrong. Morgan is a pretty lady. And I was looking at that skin, it looked like porcelain, honey. I said, baby, Morgan, no, she got a pretty skin, honey. Some pretty skin on her, and that face is facing. But Morgan, you act so ugly on the outside, child. You confuse the people on the inside. Ooh, honey. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, Dr. Googler on the case. Erica said, Alexis should tell Justin to be more like Morgan, the man that she is. Erica, come on. Erica, please. I just got my mic to work. Oh, honey. Mm-mm. Not y'all gonna make my mic not work. Hold on. Oh, child, y'all are foolish. Oh, my goodness. That is funny to me. Hold on. Chiquita said, I think Bihn leaving San Diego is more about freeing himself from the things that held him bound versus than running away. Oh, yeah, because he did say he might leave San Diego. Child, he don't even want to run into Morgan accidentally at the supermarket. Do you hear me? Oh, just imagine. Oh, on an island said, I think she romanticized the ex who would fight anyone for her like she did that degree. What happened then? Exactly. That's what I wanted to know. What happened to that ex? Okay. Probably somewhere with Mercedes. Shout out to season 12. Probably over there with Chris X. Londa said that most brides look extraordinary on their wedding. They look extravagant. Okay. Shout out to, a rich, young, rich, and African. They look extravagant, honey. They look extravagant. Not coming down looking like that. Like, Dina said Bihn was beat down by the process like Paige. Wasn't he, Dina? He sure was. I didn't like that. I felt because you know what? He was tugging at my heartstrings a little because I felt like he left more damaged than he came. And I didn't like that. I did not like that at all. And I didn't like how the experts didn't pour into him, not in the slightest. They could have said to him, I know this process can be scary, and I'm sure you had some reservations. And when you hear something that's not adding up and she's a total stranger, we completely understand how this process could be a little bit daunting. So you wanting to have someone to talk to because you guys are all quarantined and you're in this little love and, married at first sight bubble, you go to your castmates to just vent. And Morgan, if you understand that, Bihn didn't talk to anyone outside of this process, it was only people that you guys are building relationships with. And it was in confidence. So I'm pretty sure that Justin's not going to judge you. Alexis is not going to judge you. And this is something that you and your spouse can work through. Not Bihn, you're vindictive. Oh, I think you got a little line problem, Bihn. Oh, Bihn, you're very judgy. Don't you think Morgan felt bad because of that? Why didn't you apologize to Morgan? Like, what? I'm like, okay, y'all, please. He's human. Sasha said the experts were so dismissive towards him. Were they watching the same show as us? You know what? They just wanted to make sure that they keep the matches together. That's why Krysten called him out. And I'm happy she did. And now it's making me think about Olajuwon, his neck tattoo, and Katina. Okay? Now I'm starting to see what Olajuwon was talking about. Dr. Peppers can't be trusted. Shayna said the experts were biased. They didn't want to get their teeth knocked out. Plus, Shayna, goodbye. Plus, Dr. Pepper wears kitten wedges too. Don't she though? And child, they probably sharing them, honey, at this point. See, this is why I can't go on Lifetime. See, this is why. Because you say something, then I say something, then they see something, and they like, nope, she's off the list, honey. X her off. Britt said Bihn just needed to raise his voice one good time. And you know what? Not even raise his voice. Just sit up straight. First of all, because we can see in this picture right here. Bihn, sit up, hold your shoulders back, and say to her, listen, I've already apologized to you twice. I'm not doing it no damn more. I said what I said and I ain't changing it. Okay? You made a mistake. I in turn made a mistake. So now we're even Steven. If you don't like it, tough. If you want to get a divorce, today can be the decision day, honey. We can go. If you don't want to be together, we ain't got to be together. And see, that's the kind of man that she wants, because on that after party, Krysten was like, we were talking about it and we feel like Morgan needs an alpha male. And one thing that I did appreciate that Keisha said, well, an alpha male, and she's an alpha too, honey. Ain't that much alpha in the world. We don't need that much. It's too much. It's too much alpha on alpha. Y'all doing too much, and I don't even like that. I kind of feel like that's just code for I want a jerk. I want a jerk, and I'm a jerk. So we're going to be jerking. You're a jerk. I know. You're a jerk. I know. Like, it's just giving me jerk, jerk, jerk. It's not, I don't like it. I don't like it. What's the word? Now, Misha, devil's advocate. If I share something arguably sensitive with my new stranger spouse and they go tell it on the mountain, I'm giving him back too. No, but listen, okay, we can debate that, because listen to me. If we have looked at seasons past, everybody has went to each other and talked to each other about this process. This is new. Okay. And you telling me you lied and I'm thinking I'm getting something and I'm getting something total opposite. That's going to freak me out. I'm going to panic. Just like when Mitch saw Krysten with the Y and he didn't really like how she was looking, he immediately jumped on the phone with his brother. He freaked out. These people are strangers. So yeah, if I tell you something in confidence, and I want you to keep it, okay. But at the same time, I'm not going to nail you to the cross because you freaked out and went to talk to Justin. Now, the problem is that Justin and Alexis are messy boots. That's the problem, okay? They get together and thrive off of the negativity in everybody else's marriage. Now, that's the real. Maybe if he told it to Krysten, she probably wouldn't have been pissed. If he told it to Lindy, she probably would have been all right. But because she told Justin, who told Alexis, who told somebody who going to tell somebody, and that's why she pissed. B said, yeah, like it wasn't as big of a deal as she made it seem. He didn't say anything negative about her. He didn't. The only thing that I will say that he did wrong, because Bihn is not perfect, okay, because we don't want to get that twisted, okay? When he judged her about her family situation, I ain't going to never forget it, Bihn, and I ain't going to never let you forget it. You were wrong on every front. How dare you make her feel bad about her family? We don't get to choose our family, okay? We just come into the world and we're assigned these people, okay? So the way that you made her feel because of her issues with her family, that wasn't cool. Now, I can say that was wrong, but everything else, I'm just like, girl, okay, now that's enough, honey. That's enough. Let me go up. Jim says she's fake tough. If someone really stepped to her, I bet you $5 she start crying and play victim for the next 7 years. Honey, play victim, girl, she gonna call the cops and everything. Jen said, remember when the problem they would have to overcome was being cheap? Jen, we done forgot all about that. I forgot he was supposed to be the cheap one. The only reason why I remembered yesterday when I did the review is because I could picture him smiling as he found those 5 cents in that couch cushion. I said, she done really took the spark from poor Bihn. I'm sick of it. Oh, okay. Now I see the super chat. Marsha, thank you for the super chat. Okay, the other one got away from me. I see that it's blue though. So thank you for the super chat. Hold on. It won't let me click on it, but I see it. Thank you so much. Exactly, naturally. We forgot all about that. I forgot. Sheila said being freaked out about her lie about the BSN. He didn't ask her or Google if a RN can have an associate's degree. That's true. It's just so much. J. Marie said, cheap and a mama's boy? That was a long time ago. Poor man. Wasn't it a long time ago? Oh, Bihn. I'm going to have to get some sound effects. Poor Bihn. KK Film said, hopefully we don't see her again after this episode. I've been so tired of her from the beginning. When she did not care about this man being sick, and I'm not going to let that go, I just didn't want nothing to do with him. I ain't want nothing to do with her. I was like, okay, girl, you're right. I don't think you're going to be my cup of tea. But listen, we talk about Alexis, but she called Morgan. She pulled Morgan's card the first time she met her. Because remember Morgan, and I think this a lie. Now that I think back on it, y'all remember when all the ladies first got together and Morgan started saying that she had a samurai sword or something. Her families were samurais or some child. I don't know what she was talking about. And she was trying to, give this great piece of information about her lineage. And Alexis was like, yeah, that Morgan, she can talk. And I was thinking to myself, dang, Alexis, you don't like Morgan. But now that I see who Morgan is, I understand. I understand. Hey, Douglas. Morgan is a Karen for real. Tears, hurting animals, and everything. Mm-hmm. Baby, Morgan gonna put them lies in your life, honey. That's the woman you want to get far away from. She'll go in there and start hitting herself with a bag of bricks and stuff. Child, just leave it. Just leave it, honey. Everybody go their separate ways. Marcy said he didn't have to investigate. Morgan shouldn't have lied all the way back to her application. But see, they ain't gonna say nothing about that though, Marcy, because they don't want to look crazy for not vetting these people. Everybody lying. The experts lying, she lying, he lying. It's a lie. Chocolate Sooner said, get rid of Morgan like they did Alyssa, banned from filming. She was so proud, y'all, when she sat up at the, oh, yeah, we did our decision day. I said no. And Dr. Pepper asked me if I could ever be friends with him. I said no about that as well. I mean, I can't trust him. So this is our last day here. Ma'am, we don't give a damn. You ain't never got to come back. Never. Go away and stay away. We don't care if you ever come back. And the fact that you're continuing, and this is the thing, you're fighting with yourself. That's what's pissing me off, because it would be different if he was fighting back. If they were having an argument back and forth about something, she sees him sitting quiet. He's not bothering you. He's not saying anything negatively about you. You haven't heard a peep out of him since you told him that he wasn't worth a hill of beans. You haven't heard anything, but yet you continue to say these little things and take these little digs when you see his smile is turned upside down. But see, it'll be something different. If Bihn was coming with that same energy, then all of a sudden everybody be looking crazy. Like, oh my gosh, Bihn, why are you treating her this way? He's giving Johnny. It will be a problem. So just stop. Okay? Just stop it. Girl, go away. Exactly. Hi, Coco. Such a dark cloud. Like, just go, honey. V. Spencer said, I know this is entertainment, but the experts' contract should be renewed pending the number of successful couples come decision day. And it probably is, honey. That's why they were sitting up there trying to convince Krysten that her being pretty enough was okay. Child, that's a whole fool. Do y'all hear me? Moving on to Alexis and Justin. Look at Justin. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Honey, he got that Mr. Rogers sweater on. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, Justin. It's a no for Alexis. Look at her. Look how she looking. But then look how she look at, look. But look how she look at Devon. And y'all know I'm petty. Look at the dancing heart. Look how she looking at him. Oh my gosh. What did you say? Justin's controlling. Absolutely. I know you want to talk about sex because that's all we ever talk about. You're so crazy. Devon, you're so crazy. Girl, shut up. Okay? Shut it up. Child sitting up there smiling and skinning and grinning. Look how she looking at it. Let me hide this comment, honey, so y'all can be able to see the full effect. Look at it. Now I'm gonna take y'all back and forth and back. Okay? Look how she looking at Devon. Look how she looking when she talking about Justin. Look how she looking at Devon. Look how she looking when she talking about Justin. It's a fool, okay? And that's why I had to end that other live, child, because I had to really give y'all the full effect. Like, I just really did. Sister Toy said Dr. Viviana had to go because she had too much of an opinion, a real opinion, okay? Her and her Fashion Nova dresses, baby. Look at how she want to look, coming in the place and saying what she needed to say. And I think that final straw was Elijah Wan last season when he was telling Katina she needed to cook, and Dr. Viviana said, so what were you doing before you met her? I know that's right, honey. And they were like, girl, go ahead and clock out for me. Baby, your time up, honey. Ooh, your time up. Oh, y'all want to see the dancing heart again? Okay, here we go. Yeah, and Justin, he want to control me. I want to go to the club. Ladies, leave your man at home. The club is full of ballers and their pockets full grown. I want to be in the club. I want to be in the club. Hey, Devon. Look at... Oh, child. Oh, it's petty. Oh, it's petty. It's petty. It's petty, honey. Look how straight she's sitting. You know it's real when you sit up real straight, honey. Look, she's sitting up real straight, baby. Face beat to the gourds. Got nerve to have on a little cross piece and chain because she knows he's a man of the cloth. Okay. She know Devon loves the Lord. Praise the Lord. And she trying to get in front of the enemy. Look how Justin looking. Look at him. He don't even realize. Oh, Justin. Wasn't she smizing? Groovy kind of love? Look at him. Oh, child. Chocolate Sooner said Mrs. Franklin would be at home every weekend. But baby, listen, I was trying to figure out what I was doing up in that Megan and Devon bedroom, allegedly. Because he was like, yeah, I resonate with you, Justin. You know, I had to stop looking to my wife to see what she was going to say. And I'm like, what? Child, let me find out that's the let me find out. Because, child, I was reading all in between them lines, honey, getting real messy. I said, oh, and then what else? So, okay, so you used to look to Megan for that good, no pun intended. And then what else? You weren't dominant? So what was going on? Child, I really wanted to know, honey. Forget whatever's going on with Justin and Alexis, honey. I wanted to hear the tell-all book about him and Megan. Okay, that's what I really wanted to get into. What's the word said? Alexis is really playing Justin, making false problems and then placing blame on Justin. But I'm proud because Justin ain't buying what she's selling and he ain't crying. He ain't buying and he ain't crying, but she stay lying. Okay, we're going to give it the Dr. Seuss of it all. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. She knows dang on well that she does not want Justin. She, like, come on now. Hey, Allison. Hey, Miss Misha, stopping by to drop off my like. I'll catch the replay in the AM. Okay, night-night. Tanisha said, and that cross was sitting right in between her, baby. And looked like she needed to pull it over a little bit, honey. It was almost going to give a little nip slip. SK Saunders said, I'm sorry, but Justin reminds me of Leslie Jones. Hashtag forgive me, Father. Not the cross and forgive me, Father. No, he doesn't remind me. I just feel like he needs a little facial hair. And I feel like he just needs to get, I don't know. But I don't know. But I don't see the Leslie of it all. I don't see it. Dina said, Megan used to be at the club every week with cigarettes and lipstick in hand on Bossip back in the day. Sure did, honey. She sure did, baby. Megan used to be that girl. She had all the boys. And I remember when I was younger, I used to be like, and it's crazy because me and Megan are the same age, but she seemed so much younger than me as I watched her on TV. I don't know if it was because she was playing younger characters or what was going on, but honey, I remember I used to always say, like, why is her face so greasy? And now that we're older, I'm just thinking, oh, honey, that was some good moisturizer because Megan looks so young. But I will never forget seeing her on Friday. And then I saw her on My Cousin Skeeter. And then I saw her out with some dude. And I was like, oh, she date the rappers? Okay, Megan. Truly Dorcas said, I'll be lying to Justin too. He's not masculine at all. He's not. He really is not. Ronnie said, as Mrs. Franklin, the club and them brunches could kiss Alexis's ass. Okay, because she would be at home every day. And she ain't fooling us. Universe Soul Goddess says she's letting him know he's funny and she has these cherries in my my regime from living single water. Maybe she sure is. I get paid on Big O. Justin said when he kisses or touches Alexis, she freezes up. She don't want him. She's going along for the show and social media clout. And she definitely does not want him because I remember I was dating this dude and this is story time. It's not really a story time, okay? Child, I tried to date the nice guy in college, okay, for like 5 minutes. And baby, Jupiter days, okay? If I could go back, if I could turn back the hands of time and redate that nice guy, I would, okay? Because I bet he is somebody's nice husband and they have a nice house and he's been nice to his wife, okay? But I tried to date him because he was so nice to me. And I had just gotten out of a bad breakup and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go with the nice guy and whatnot. Baby, every time he would touch me, when he would touch the hem of my garment, I would freeze the hell up. I would be like, oh, child, please don't let him lean in for no kind of kisses, affection, touch, love. No. Okay, I'm just here for the free food, and that's it. I did not like him like that. So one day I just had to tell him, I was like, listen, it's not you, it's me. Okay, I just need a little time to be by myself. And he was very understanding, but I was not attracted to him at all. Because, in college, you'll be getting it popping for no reason, honey. You'll be getting it popping because it's 8 a.m. Honey, you wake up like, time to get it popping. Like, and every time I looked at him, I was just like, ew. Okay. Because my ex, honey, that ex, he was very, like, he was a man about campus. Everybody knew him. He was cool. He had this swag. It was just something about him. When I would go out with the nice guy, people used to be like, oh, I remember one time we went to the cafeteria to get something to eat, child. And it was, the fraternity people were out, okay, strolling in the middle of the nowhere, honey. They just be strolling for no reason. So, child, they was out and we walking through. And, child, I already told y'all, well, I told them over on Patreon in one of my story times, I'm going to show some skin. It's just what's going to be done. So, baby, we going through. And, I got my little shorts on, honey. Let's go get something to eat. And, baby, I'm passing by, and one of them kind of grabbed my arm a little bit. Like we was going to the club. And I'm like, please don't touch me. I'm with the nice guy. Okay, please, because he don't fight. And then I'm going to have to fight you. And then we going to, just please. So we walking through. He grabs my arm. The nice guy's just sitting there smizing, honey, not doing nothing. And I was like, oh, this is my boyfriend. And he was like, oh, dang. I thought that was your brother. But why would I be walking hand in hand with my brother? What in the incestuous stupidity? It was just dumb. So, it just, the nice guy didn't do it for me. So maybe that's what Alexis is going through. Look, Kirby said, hopefully that nice guy ain't watching this. Actually, me and the nice guy are friends. And, we tried to date as adults, but then timing was off. And that's when I appreciated the nice guy. But still, it was just something about it where I was just like, I don't think our chemistry was good. It wasn't even about him being nice then. It was just like, yeah, it's a no. I'm good. Lyric's mom says she probably going out to get drunk, rub-a-dub with some stranger, then goes home to Justin and he can't rise to the occasion. Frustration on 100. Girl, not you done made up a whole scenario. Not you made up a whole scenario, child. AW said, Misha got accosted by a Kappa. Baby, let me tell you something. If a Kappa would have reached out and touched me as we was going to that cafeteria, honey, he would have been dust. Do you hear me? I would have left that boy right where he was, honey, and been strolling in line, honey. Okay. Y'all know I got a weakness for a Kappa. Not no more, but back then, honey. Marcy said, was that Alexis's blouse? Yes, looking like it's about to give a nip slip. Hold on, let's go to the other picture so we can fully see it. She did her makeup so pretty that day too. Because when she was doing like the little confessional cam, I said, okay, Alexis, that face is beat. Honey, I think she knew she was going to see Devon and she ain't fooling me. Hey, Sheila. Alexis had the nerve to say she couldn't believe Mitch would say he was not attracted to Krysten. If that ain't the pot calling the kettle. Girl, that's why I said in the review, I said, okay, well, let somebody ask you if you interested or attracted to Justin. Oh, you're not? Okay, I ain't think so. Girl, gone. SRM 808 said it was so awkward when Justin said that he was concerned and he could lose her. And she said, I'm so proud of you. I think she was saying to him, I'm so proud of you for admitting that's the issue. It's not about me going out. It's about you being fearful that I'm going to go out and find somebody else. I'm so proud of you for being real because you was acting like it was me, but it's not me, it's you. That's what I think she was thinking. But it's actually you though, Alexis. Okay, just so we're clear. Okay, we're speaking directly to you, honey. What's the word said? Alexis was so happy when Justin said she was proud of him for saying that he was scared to lose her because it'll soften the blow when he lose her. Ain't that the truth? Key Dig said she's so over Justin. Chop over, under, around, and through. She is done. Shade said I think she wears too much makeup. Shout out to Mitch. Baby, shout out to Mitch. Oh, honey. It's a mess. True Wisdom said in the next episode, Stacia said they slept together. Oh, she sure did. And that's why I'm thinking it's a lie somewhere. Because if Stacia is saying, see, this is how the gossip get around. Child, don't let Morgan find out y'all gossiping, honey. This is how the gossip gets started. Because if you're saying that they slept together on the after party, she said they tried and they were not successful. So which one is it? Did they sleep together or not? Like, which one is it? Hold on, let me go up so I can get some of y'all other questions. Tanisha said, I married the nice guy at 37. Best decision. Oh, you so lucky. It ain't no more nice guys. Everybody done turned them into the child. And she gonna turn this nice guy into something that ain't gonna be right. Bryson said, "Hey, Misha, my fiance and I love you. Hopefully we can get some throwback Real Housewives of Atlanta episode reviews. Laugh out loud. Oh, yeah, I'm going to get back on it. Shout out to you and the missus. I'm definitely going to get back on the Real Housewives of Atlanta throwbacks. Now, this is what I want to do, okay, because YouTube is implementing different things with shorts, kind of like a TikTok side of YouTube. And I'm wondering if they're going to let us use content like they do on TikTok. Because, on TikTok, you can upload little snippets of videos and stuff like that. If they do, oh my gosh, y'all. When I tell y'all I'm going to be flooding y'all with shorts, because I'll be having some real opinions. It's like TikTok for me, it just seems too open. I don't know. I'm there. I don't want to go outside of my bubble. The TikTok people are vicious. They don't care what they say, child. And I don't want to have to cuss nobody out. So, therefore, and such, I'm going to stay over here. Amanda said, I thought on the after party, Alexis meant at that current point, whichever episode they tried and he couldn't get it up. So maybe they tried again. Oh, okay. So I was thinking she meant in general. Because no, she meant in general because Keisha said, is Justin still celibate? And she said, well, yeah, yes and no. I mean, we tried, but we were not successful. So I know this after party is taped after they've already did decision day. So somebody lying. Or she lying to them or something. Miss Brown Sugar said, Alexis is a wordsmith too. She will avoid answering the questions. R.E. Why is it so important to go out right now during these 8 weeks? That's the thing. And that's why I did not appreciate Devon looking to him and telling him he was controlling. First it's this, then it's the gym, then it's the church. Devon, please stop projecting whatever it is that caused y'all to fall the hell apart on Justin. He is not controlling this woman. This man literally lets Alexis be and do and say whatever Alexis wants to be and do and say because he's that afraid that she will say no on decision day. All he is asking of her is not every weekend. Okay? You can go, but not every weekend. Like, what? No. Erica, listen, I'm going to do a video about that. Contessa got that big buckle on her ponytail. Child, they know how to look a fool, don't they? Hey, Tink Tink. I missed this live because I was finishing my nursing school assignments. Girl, nursing school will kick your behind. I had a best friend that was in nursing school. I never saw my friend until after she graduated, baby, and we had a good old time. But then she ended up, moving away and blah, blah, blah. But stick to your schoolwork, girl. You ain't missing nothing because we didn't start until 8:45 because I was having some technical difficulties. So shout out to you, honey, a real nurse. Shout out to Morgan. Brianna said, Alexis gives Taurus vibes. It's somewhere in her chart. What's the trait that a Taurus, what about her gives you Taurus? Look, Morgan knows nothing about that. I know that's right. That's the same thing I was thinking. Hey, Amanda, why did Justin take the suggestion that he's controlling? Amanda, why? Talking about, I found out I was controlling. That's new. I didn't see that one coming. Because it's not true, Justin. The same way she challenged Dr. Pia, you should have challenged Devon. It's okay. You should have said, well, I don't get controlling. I get that I want my wife here with me. We only have 8 weeks, okay? We're still getting to know each other. After this, yeah, we can work out a schedule for you to go out with your friends. And, if she thinks I'm a little bit too clingy, we can work through that. But I don't see anything wrong with me wanting her here in this space, in this time. It's okay. Like just going along with it. No. That's what bothered me. That's the weakness Alexis doesn't like. Amanda, I totally agree. My baby is a Taurus. What's wrong with the Tauruses of it all? Look, SK said, whoa. Tauruses are great. Thank you. Listen, thank you, Candy. Don't do it. I love me some Tauruses, honey. My baby is a Taurus. Now, you ain't lying, Nikki. Tauruses are stubborn AF. They are not bending. I have been trying to get this little boy to try different foods for 7 years. This little man of mine, he ain't eating it if he don't want it. He said what he said. He ain't changing it. I'm like, baby, just try. No, you want to? No. I'm like, okay. Damn, like he don't want it. They are stubborn. Y'all are so stubborn. Y'all gonna eat. Y'all are stubborn, and y'all like the money, honey. If it ain't about the money, honey, y'all gonna get that money if y'all don't do nothing else. Well, shout out to Candy. Oh, TT, no, she not. Not Morgan is a Taurus. Oh, okay, now, honey. That's a different kind. You know, it's two kinds. It's two kinds. It's two kinds. Morgan is a different kind. She ain't the real one. You got the DH Gate Tauruses, and then you got the real Tauruses, honey. You got the ones you buy from DH Gate, and then you got the other kind. Oh, Nope, she from DH Gate, and we not claiming it, honey. And I ain't even no Taurus, honey. But all my Earth sign people, we not about to take Morgan's energy. We're not about to do it. Nikki said female Tauruses are super stubborn. My mama is a Taurus. Help me, girl. Oh, honey, the men are stubborn too. I'm telling y'all, my little boy is stubborn. All he want to do is figure out how to make money. How can I get $60? I'm like, first of all, you better eat them damn greens. That's what you better do. I mean, worry about no $60. Hey, stay tuned reviews. Alexis was wishing that Brother Franklin would give her that pickle tickle instead of just. Let's go back over there and take a look at it. Look how they looking at each other, y'all. This is a whole fool. Just look. This is a petty moment. All things are alleged. Honey, let me make sure I put my banner down here. Welcome to the Opinionated Channel. All views expressed are opinions and alleged. If you would like to support my channel, please cash app $MEASHAIMO. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Okay? Honey, because we don't want no problems. This is just us talking mess. The same thing they do on every forum, over there on the Twitter and everything else. Okay? Please don't take it seriously. Because we don't want no issues. But honey, what we saying is how we feel and we ain't changing it. But at the same time, child, I don't need no issues, okay? Lenny said, it's the happy dancing heart for me. Baby. Oh, honey, get ready for the graphics. Do y'all hear me? I could not, child. I couldn't do it. Okay, let's skip on past them. Look, just look at this, y'all. Look at Lindy and look at Spanelli. I'm not about to play. And then she had the hair in the two plaits with the little thing at the end of. Immediately upon seeing her, I said, what in the recess is happening here? Baby, when I tell y'all, I hollered the first thing I said. See, this is why I be wanting to I don't know. It's like I really want to interact with y'all in real time, but it's no way to watch it and monetize it, okay? And I'm like, child, I'm not just about to be doing that for free, child, okay? Because we really got to get paid over here, okay? But when I initially saw her come up on that screen, I said, what the hell she got? I said it so loud, y'all. My son said, what? I said, oh, nothing. I was literally mad. Because, why are you looking like that? Why? When I tell y'all I hollered, as soon as she popped up, I said, what in the Spanelli? That's all I could think about. A fool. They got the same blazer. Look, the same blazer on. Same hat. Hat is giving, about to go outside. Same two ponytails. This don't make no sense, child. Shayna said, I thought I wanted to move to Cali, but clearly the weather is unpredictable. Is it? That's the same in Texas. I'm waiting on it to get cold so I can go outside. Brittany said, I knew it wasn't that cold outside. I don't know what the temperature is because the crazy thing is, Brittany, I don't know when they were filming. I think it was February because in some scenes they look cold as hell. Then on other scenes, it's like they warmed up because when they were outside at the pool, I was like, y'all at the pool? Like, what month is it? Then all of a sudden they were under blankets. And I'm like, what is going on with y'all? Like Woe said, maybe Lindy was cosplaying. Look, and Miguel sitting next to her all proud. Lindy, take that hat off. Girl, what is wrong with you? Oh, child. Rafa. We will not disrespect Spanelli by comparing her to Evermean, Morgan being Eveline. Oh, child. But no, we comparing her to Lindy, not Morgan. Oh, honey. Ain't she though, Kadeem? Lindy is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And she ain't fooling us, honey. Nuttier than a fruitcake, as my grandmother would say, allegedly. Kelsey said, living that close to the ocean, it definitely gets cold at night. That's like Miami. Child, I want to go to I need to travel, honey. I need to find somewhere to go, child. Max said that is literally San Diego weather. Yeah, I was like, it looks cold, but then they have on swimsuits, but then they're under blankets. Like, what is happening? Courtney said, looks prepped and ready for upscale community service. Oh, child. Oh, my goodness. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Not a beanie and a blazer. Kelsey, why are you taking words out of my mouth? That is exactly what I was screaming when I looked at it. I said, girl, not this beanie and this blazer, honey, not the B&B. Child, when I saw her with this on, I said, I can't keep watching this show. I'm going to keep on watching it because I can't turn away. But y'all got to stop playing. Y'all really got to stop playing. Coco said, Lindy wants to showcase her crazy so bad, but she knows Miguel isn't having now of that. But listen, she going to display it next episode. And then gonna ask him for a hug after the crazy gets displayed. She was like, can I have a hug? He's like, no, I'm not feeling you right now. I'm really trying. Oh my God. I said, oh, baby. Oh, baby. It's going to get good next episode. And baby, I am here for the mess. Do y'all hear me? And y'all better meet me back here on Thursday so we can discuss the mess. Miss Brown Sugar said, yeah, I was thinking it depends on how close to the ocean and that Pacific is cold. Popular by demand. Misha, I love your reviews. I swear I'll be dying laughing. Thank you. Oh, speaking of hurricane, everybody in Florida, please check in. I just want to make sure that you guys are all right. I am praying for you. I saw some of those videos on TikTok and I was like, oh my God, because I know exactly what they are going through in Florida. My prayers are with you. I hope that you all are safe. I hope that you have power. I hope that you have food and water and you're dry. I hope all that for you because let me tell you something. When I tell y'all my stomach sank to my feet looking at those videos, everybody in this chat that's from Houston, y'all remember when we had Hurricane Harvey? I will never forget Hurricane Harvey. And the reason why it stood out so much to me is because I was a new mom. My baby was literally 2 years old, and I was praying to God to please not let me lose power. Don't let this roof fly off. Don't let this wind pick up. My car got completely totaled. It was gone. That was the scariest time of my life. So I am praying for y'all, seriously. Like, I don't ever want to have to go through something like that again. And I already know hurricane season is upon us and my nervous system is already bad. But let me tell y'all something. I've been prepping since last year. When we had that winter storm, I said I would never be caught off guard again. I got a generator. Any kind of radar you need, I got it. Now, the only thing I'm worried about, though, is what if the water starts to come inside? Because I was looking at some of those videos and that water was taking those people's whole bottom floors away. And I was thinking to myself, oh my God, what if you only have a one level home? Like, oh my gosh, y'all. Like, I'm serious, y'all. Prayers to y'all. I am seriously for real praying, not just saying I'm praying. You know how people be like, I'm praying for you, honey, and going in and watch TV. No. When I say I'm praying, I immediately stop and I pray. Okay. So I'm just praying that everybody is okay. Please check in and let me know that you're okay. And yeah, because it's scary. Hurricane Harvey, luckily, was more water than wind. That's why we were spared. So I never lost power. I swear, I feel like my baby is the hugest blessing on this earth. Like nothing bad ever happens to this little boy. Like nothing. Like it's seriously. I could tell y'all story times about that, but I was just so thankful because I'm a single mom and I was in there by myself. I was crying and praying and oh, child, I was calling everybody and my nerves get bad, honey. I can't take too much. So I'm just happy that y'all okay, honey. Sheila said, my dad, brother, and I have a few friends in Florida. I checked in yesterday, but need to again. Yeah, that Hurricane Harvey was scary, man. And then to see how Ayan just came through there like that. And you know what makes me mad? Now I know everybody has their outlet. And people just try to get through it as best as they can get through it. I don't like people to play right now when stuff is happening serious. I don't want to see you playing outside in this hurricane. Because if you accidentally get swept the hell away, then my nervous system gonna get bad. Everybody get inside and sit down. Okay? I can't take too much. I like everybody just sit still like an old lady, honey. My grandmother used to say, when it started lightning outside, everybody just sit still. Honey, cut the TV off. Everybody sit still. I can't stand it. Honey, mm-mm. Popular by Demand said, I'm in South Florida to be exact. All is well. My sister goes to school on the West Coast and she quickly came back home before it got bad. Okay, that's good. That's good. Brittany said, I'm in Florida. We were lucky my way. Thank God. Yes, ma'am. Dr. Ivy said Harvey was a beast. I felt like the sky was falling. I felt like it was the Bible, y'all. It felt like it was raining for 40 days and 40 nights. I have never in my 40 years, back then I don't even know how old I was, child. I think I was probably 33. It rained for 5 days nonstop. It did not stop. I don't mean, oh, okay, it's drizzling now. I mean falling from the sky for 5 consecutive days. Like, I will never forget that. That was just a child. Oh my goodness, honey. Nikki said, checking in from Central Florida, power is back. Internet. Overall, we did fine. We've been in hurricanes with power gone for 5 days. Oh, Nikki, I'm glad y'all got power. Some people were not as fortunate. Mary Kate Lee said, my grandmother's in Florida. I had to check on her, but she's fine right now. Yeah, that's another thing too. The elderly, y'all. Like, what they gonna do? Oh my God. Whew. Okay, y'all. Back to the regularly scheduled programming. I just want to make sure y'all okay. Shout out to y'all. Miss Brown Sugar said, is it self-sabotage? Lindy keeps trying to scare Miguel away, and he already seems like a runner. I don't know. And she keeps saying, well, in the past, I showed them my crazy. So maybe she is. Key Dig said, Lindy luxuriates in her crazy. She really enjoys it. It's the most well-defined part of her personalities. Every single one of them. Child, she probably got about 5. Hey, Karen. Thank you for becoming a member. You still over on Patreon? I haven't seen you in a while. Lucky XXXK said, my cousins got swept away in a hurricane in St. Kitts. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Hurricanes are no joke. Irma came on my birthday and a roof came into my house in St. Thomas. I will never forget. Prayers to everyone. Oh my gosh. Londa said, I'm in South Carolina and we are getting hit in the morning. I'm hoping it's not bad. I'm just hoping it's just going to, turn around or something. Like, what is this? Like, why does this have to be? You know what I was looking for today, though, y'all? I wasn't looking for it, but it just popped up. The 10 safest places to be that are never really hit with natural disasters. So if ever they tell me it's a hurricane coming, I'm coming to Montana, honey, because Montana was on the list. I'm like, I ain't never heard about Montana. So I know, I don't know about the Black people in Montana, but I'm coming, okay? Because I can't go through it. And I'll just hope for the best, child, and be back when I'm coming back. And Naturally, Mar said, these people in the medical field are crazy. Oh, honey. Brianna said, as a fellow crazy woman, I need Lindy to stop making it look so fun. She ain't making it look fun. She making it look nuts, honey. Oh, honey. Mm-mm. Oh, someone said, maybe it's an ex telling it all on Reddit. Wait a minute, what? Hold on. Shay Bay said, can someone tell me how I can become a member? Oh, okay. So you know what? Let me get a link so I can help you out. Hold on. It should have it when you go on your computer. You'll see like a little thing at the top that says join. But for some reason, a lot of people don't see it. And when you're on your phone, you should be able to click join as well. But let me see if I can get a link so I can send it to you. Yeah, I'm just hoping that everything checks out because it's so freaking scary, man. Oh, and shout out to all of you. I just want to say thank you. My channel has officially reached over 7 million views for 1 year and 1.5 years. Okay. So I've been on here for a year and 7 months so far. And I just want to thank y'all for actually supporting me. 7 million views in a little bit over a year. That's a huge accomplishment. And it's all because of y'all tuning in for the foolishness, tuning in for the lives, tuning in for the support, just tuning in. Okay, and telling somebody that knows somebody who's gonna tell somebody. Because what I've realized with my analytics is that majority of my views come from subscribers. So I can never say that y'all don't support because y'all definitely support. Okay. And I appreciate it. So thank y'all so much. 7 million views is a huge accomplishment. And I really appreciate y'all. Oh, child. Hold on. Shay Bay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna post the link down in the description box for you. All right, let's get to this, y'all. Krysten versus Dr. Peppers. Child, this right here was a fool. Do y'all hear me? Rollerbay said, I'm in San Diego. It's crazy weather this year. It was probably the 2 weeks of winter. Yeah, it probably was that. Thank y'all. Thank you for the congratulations. Thank you. Baby, when YouTube sent me that little email, I said, not 7 mil. A milli. Joey about to have a party, okay? I was so proud of that. It don't be looking like it's mathing on my side. When I be looking at the numbers, I'm like, ooh, child, that video didn't do too good. Because I be feeling like if it don't have at least 2 digits in front of it, it ain't doing good. But because of y'all support, even if they don't watch all the way through, honey, they watching something. 7 million of them. So I appreciate that, man. 7 million views. I wish that equated to subs, but it's still cool because we almost at 31,000 subs and 7 million views, and we going up and it's stuck. Okay, so I appreciate it. I appreciate every last one of y'all. Hey, Beverly. Beverly said, I ain't watched a thing, but I'm here to laugh and kiki. Listen, you ain't got to watch it. A. Cole said, 1 million of those views came from me because I'm going to watch the same video over and over again if I don't do nothing. Well, thank you, A. Cole. Oh, y'all all going to watch them over and over again, honey. I done had y'all literally tell me, oh, girl, this is my second time watching this. This was good to me. And I'll be thinking, you like this one? Girl, because it wasn't good to me. I'm telling y'all, I'll be listening to those reviews back and I'll be like, ooh, child, that wasn't good. But it's like the ones that I don't think good, they do good. But the ones that I'm like, oh, this is a good review. 4,000 views. I'm like, okay. My bad. But I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Nikki said, I give Krysten all the credit. Stopping Dr. Pepper mid-sentence to assert herself attractive enough. Nikki, when she said, Dr. Pepper, I respect you, please. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, let me just say this. I don't want a man that's attracted to me enough. Okay, I don't want that. I want somebody that is fully accepting of me, as she should. Like, why should she just accept him liking her enough? And Dr. Pepper was getting ready to go into this whole therapist type thing. Well, this is a conversation. We fully support you. Okay. This is a conversation that can be had. And, with the support of us, and there's enough attraction there, baby. When she said there's enough attraction there, Krysten was like, now you pissing me off. Okay. Now, not only did Alexis just bust me out real quick when I confided in her, this man is asking my sister how he can change me. And now you are sitting here seemingly on his side saying, girl, he like you enough. Okay. Didn't nobody else want you before you came here? Your ex ran away with somebody else. The dish ran away with the spoon. So you're attractive enough. And Krysten was like, no, you're crazy. And I was like, I know that's right. When I tell y'all I ain't never hollered at a screen so much besides season 12, I said, Krysten, get her together. Get her together, because no, you're not going to just sit in my face and tell me, well, we can continue to talk about it. Let me tell you something about a man. If it ain't there, it ain't there. Okay. And it ain't going to start being there no matter what she does. I remember I had this dude tell me that he liked a certain, I'm very plain when it comes to my hair, honey. I ain't doing nothing but black. Whatever color is on the top of my head is the color that I was born with. I don't do color. It's just something about it for me. It's just not my thing. And I remember one time he told me he liked the blonde hair. Okay. That ex. Okay. My child's father. And I was like, okay, blonde hair, child. He my husband. I'm just going to do the blonde hair, whatnot. I was kind of getting like Krysten, losing myself. And so I went to get this blonde weave or whatever. Y'all, when this man got home, he opened up that door and I was so excited, child. I had put my son to sleep, honey. You couldn't tell me nothing, okay? I get to the door, open the door up, thinking I'm giving everything. He gonna tell me, oh, when you had time to do that? When I tell y'all my face was cracked, when did I have time to do this? Didn't you tell me that you liked blonde hair? And I just felt like in that moment, I would never, ever again do anything just to appease someone. If you don't like what I'm bringing, then you don't like me. And that's just it. Like, no. Dr. Ivy said, has Mitch really seen Mitch? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Hat sitting to the back of his damn ears with his hairline, and he gonna have enough nerve to tell her that he wants her to be more natural. But this is the thing: how much more natural can she get? Krysten makeup don't even be on right. Okay, if we really want to be real, it don't even be on. It's a little bit of eyeliner and just a pop of color on her eyes. Nothing. So what exactly do you want from her? And, yes, people were like, well, that's a compliment that he likes her. Yes, it is a compliment, but not in the context that he's using it. He's saying, I don't like the way you look. I want you to look like this so I can be more attracted to you. He's not saying I'm attracted to you at the base, but here is where you're prettier. That's not how he's saying it. He's saying, when I look at you, I'm like, ooh, if only you would scrub your face, then maybe I could get my motor running. No, that's not good enough, man. No. That's not good enough. No, and I'm glad she stood up to her, and I'm glad she spoke her speech, and that's just what it is. Cleopatra said, Mitch is a damn fool complaining about Krysten's makeup. She's not wearing layers upon layers, just light work. Shaking my head. Exactly. And it don't look like she be even combing her hair, really. I'm like, this is the tousled look. What do you want her to look like? He wants her like season 11. What's her name? Y'all help me out. I can never remember her name. He wants the woman from season 11. That's who he wants. Cheryl said, isn't that something that Mitch has nerves putting down Krysten? She is natural. She is as natural as she is. But this is the thing. You putting her down, and Amelia, that's who he want. He want Amelia. So we need to find Mitch, put him with Amelia. We need to put Krysten with the Y over there with Jacob. We need to go get Bihn and give him to Jasmina. No, Jasmina might be too mean to him. We'll leave Jasmina out of this one. But we need to find somebody else for Bihn. You know what? Bihn might be a good match for what's her name? She was with Ryan. Brett. Bihn might be all right with Brett. What y'all think? Y'all think that look right? Brett and Bihn? I don't know. But yeah, I don't like that. Brittany said, Alexis is messy, period. She did not learn any lesson with the Morgan Bihn situation. Nate told the truth about her. He sure did. She likes to stir up mess and sit and gossip. But did y'all peep that the only time that, it seems like Justin and Alexis are bonding is when they're talking about mess. And she was like, I wish you would tell somebody you don't really like how I look. I would be mad. And I'm thinking to myself, girl, you need to be worried about if you're attracted to your spouse. Trying to sit up and he's like, yeah, oh yeah, he needs somebody with dirty feet. They high-fiving and this and that. They gonna get home and bond over that all night long. I'm telling y'all, I know a couple just like that. It's like they always like strife. Shut up. All y'all like is mess. Like, that's crazy. Okay, Angel, that'll be good. He can go over there with Bow. Mm-hmm. Bow, bow, bow. Boom, 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 boom. Shout out to Hurricane Chris. Yeah, he can go over there. Denise said maybe he would like it if she had a Band-Aid on it. Oh no. I don't know, Denise. Oh, child. I don't know what he would like. Oh, weirdo. Tanisha said Jasmina is it. You know she loved everything K-pop and Asian movies. That's right, Tanisha. She sure did. She probably would have respect for Bihn. Yeah, I think they would make a good couple. You're right. Girl, thank you for bringing me back. See, y'all be knowing. S-Rog said, I love to watch your videos when I wake up in the middle of the night and can't go back to sleep. Thank you, S-Rog. Because I'm going to put them out at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, child. I'm trying to figure out listen, as I'm getting older, y'all, I'm going to have to go to bed. So we're going to have to get on schedule. I don't know if I'm going to be putting out reviews in the middle of the night no more. Okay, I think I might have to go to sleep. But I might be lying right now because I might have a little lying problem. So just watch the reviews when they come out. Just watch it when they come out, y'all. Oh, honey. Kimberly said that scene looked scripted until Kay went off script and Mitch asked, what are we doing? You think it looked scripted? Nah, I think he felt ambushed. That's what I think. Because when he was sitting there and they were having the conversation in Lindy, he was caught off guard, just like Elijah one was last season when Dr. Pepper and Pastor Cal just showed up out of the blue. He wasn't expecting that. They were discussing that they were on the same page for decision day. Krysten had not really mentioned that, she had heard anything from her sister. She was playing it cool because remember, she told Mean Mug and Morgan that she was like, you know what? I'm going to plant little seeds. I'm not going to tell him that I know, but he going to know that I know. Then all of a sudden, when she came out and Alexis blew up the spot. Now, what I do think was fake, I think production put a bug in Alexis's ear because why all of a sudden you just gonna bust out talking about I'm so happy you got over not being attracted to her. Why would you just say that? Just why? So for me, it makes me feel like that was a production move, allegedly. And Alexis said what she said. And then that prompted Krysten to speak up. And then Dr. Pepper and them came out. Because that look on Dr. Pepper's face, baby, that ain't scripted. That right there says, I'm completely shocked. Okay. I didn't realize she was going to talk back. My bad. Okay. Like, EC said, I think Krysten, Alexis, and Morgan were all on the same page in bringing up the lack of attraction in the group. You think so? I don't think Alexis was in on it. She just messy. She just like mess, child. I don't think she was in on it. Ronnie said, nope. Jasmina will traumatize Bihn with her meanness. He doesn't need any more mean girls in his life. Hashtag free Bihn. Yeah, you're right. Let's just let him be in peace, child. Osan said, yes, I couldn't believe she said that unless they discussed what we didn't see earlier. Yeah, I was confused on that. Oh, child, I forgot all about that. Mitch slurping those noodles made me sick. Ugh. That would be the end for me. Yeah, that would be the end for me. I would literally be done with him. The way that I don't like mouth noises, I literally spend 2 hours editing a video if I hear myself do too many breathing noises. Like when I listen back, if I go, like if I'm breathing to go to the next word, edit it out. I'm not about to listen to it. I'm not about to put it out. I don't like smacking. I don't like that. I would have gotten up and walked away and I would have never come back. I don't like a lot of burping, honey. I don't like it. I don't like that kind of stuff. Like, oh, child, no. Hold on, let me go down. Amanda said, unpopular opinion. I felt Mitch was trying to reach out for help in communicating. The sister could have said to just compliment her natural state and leave your opinion/desire out of it. After rewatching it for like the third time, I kind of picked that up a little bit as well. But in Krysten's defense, if you initially meet your spouse and the first thing they say to you is, I'm not attracted to you. And then you feel like, okay, we finally got over that hurdle. He likes who I am. He likes how I'm wearing my hair, how I'm doing my thing. He likes me. Then all of a sudden you hear again, oh my gosh, this man still does not like who I'm pissed. So I think that's why Krysten was like, listen, dude, I don't know what you want from me, but whatever it is, I can't give it to you. Like, I can't give it to you. But I can see your point in that too, Amanda. Keisha said, I dated someone who was a loud eater. As things went south, I wanted to choke him at every share. Oh, girl, a shared meal. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I remember me and my sister, whenever we would go out to dinner together, we would always call each other our perfect eating partners. Me and my sister are the same person when it comes to smacking, eating loud, chewing with your mouth open. We have the most peaceful dinners together. It's just beautiful. And my son my son be burping sometimes. And I'll be like, boy, shut up. I'll be like, shut up. He'd be like, Mom, I'm a boy. I'm like, that's disgusting. But yeah, I can't stand that, honey. The way Krysten's eyes bugged out when he said he uses cloth towels instead of paper, I was tickled. She ain't washing them, and that's on Jack and Jill. Baby, and he ain't washing them either. And you know what I was thinking when he said that? I'm like, do you even use toilet tissue? Baby, throw the whole man away. Throw the whole man away, light a match, throw it into that apartment, blow the whole spot up, and please give Krysten her freedom papers, honey, because this right here, this ain't gonna work. Not you don't use paper towel. And I'm thinking, if you don't use paper towel, then do you use toilet tissue? Child, Like, I mean, we really have to think about these things. Like, honey, I just don't know, honey. Mm-mm. Like, mm-mm. It's disgusting. Grace said Mitch hasn't changed one thing for her. Not one. But see, the crazy part is in a sick way, it's like I think they could really be good together, y'all. I really do think they could be good together. It's just Mitch is Mitching all the time. Child, take the M away and put a B. He is Mitching all the time, and Krysten just has to put up with it. But the thing is, when she tells him how she feels, he seems to hear her and listen to her and understand it. But then he turns right back around and he does the same thing again the next time. So I'm like, what are you doing? Like, Key Dig, yes. She said he wanted her to use a menstrual cup. He doesn't want her to use tampons. Baby, you're not about to dictate. Like, I'm not about to play. Okay? I'm not about to play with that. That's disgusting. Okay? I don't want a cup of nothing. Okay? Unless it's a cup of Joe. And I'm not about to use no menstrual cups, honey. That's not going to work. Like, that's disgusting. Sheila says she brought up something about her feminine products on the after party. She doesn't know if he's going to go in that with her. I was wondering the same thing about the toilet paper. Yeah, that's what I just got through talking about. He want her to use a dang old menstrual cup. I remember when I was disgusted with that because I was watching Black Ink Crew Chicago and they were on like a retreat or whatever, and Charmaine was running around the house trying to find her sanitary cup or whatever it was. And she was like, "Where's my menstrual cup?" I'm like, "Oh, Charmaine, no, she nasty, child, allegedly." Oh, honey, I was like, this is disgusting. And then when she said that on the after party, I was like, okay, Krysten, nah, honey, cut your losses. Like, no. Lenny said that cup doesn't work for everybody. Shows how much he doesn't know about a menstrual cycle. Child, we ain't finna get into that. Because I was just about to say something, child. Oh my God, that's so nasty. Oh, just gross. Nicole, Nicole, shut up. She said Misha breathing like Krysten's dog. Oh, honey. And I won't be able to do that dog either. You know, sorry, Krysten. All that heavy breathing. No, ma'am. Tink Tink said Mitch is a dirty douchebag. He got some nerve trying to change everything about Krysten, and he couldn't even put on a damn shirt for 5 minutes. Exactly. I said that. I'm like, you can't even put on a shirt to do a prank because you don't want people telling you what to do. But you want to dictate everything about Krysten, namely how she paints her face. And this is the thing. If she starts with no makeup, then it'll be her hair color. And I don't like the way you paint your nails. And why are you using that polish? I can smell the fumes. I don't want you to put this on our child. I don't want my child to go to that kind of school. They're going to fight about everything. Child rearing, the way that she raises the kids, the food that she's feeding the kids. No, it's not going to work. Mm-mm. Mrs. Smith said, "Child, if Morgan intimidated him, Jasmina would destroy his whole soul. You won't break my soul." Shout out to Beyonce. Not Benjamin. Okay. Baby, when she got through with him, y'all right. I'm gonna leave Jasmina over there where she at. Marsha said, Alexis likes attention, and when Justin was talking with Bihn too much, she started mess. You right, because she don't even like for him to talk to the people in the group. And that's what I've noticed. Every time they get in that group setting, Alexis gets an attitude. It's like she don't want him to talk to nobody. Like, girl, go away. Kimmy said, Mitch is dirty, period, dot, honey. And that's just that on that, honey. And that's on Mr. Clean. Key Dig said, Mitch, just brand yourself as a confirmed bachelor and buy yourself a blow-up doll. Oops, aren't they plastic? Child, maybe he can find him a tin man. I ain't got time to play with him. He can recycle the tin after you get through with him. Child, I ain't got time to play with him. Groovy said, wasn't Brett unkempt? Brett is perfect for Dirty Mitch. Oh, you know what? Groovy, I think you on to something. I think you are on to something. Okay. Yep. Let's put Brett over there with Itchy Mitchy. Yep, you're right. Because Brett had all them clothes over the floor, and Ryan was like, "Oh my God!" Remember Ryan had Ryan messy. Shout out to Ryan. Remember Ryan had that home video, and he was showing us how nasty Brett was and how her clothes was on the floor, and Ryan was scared to sleep head to foot. Child, so he was sleeping on the couch. Oh, honey, Married at First Sight is hilarious, child. Mm-mm-mm. Raphael said, Mitch isn't a man of solution. He'll hear her talk about him and not try to fix it, unlike the opposite problem some men have, where we look for a solution instead of listening. That's true. That's a perfect way to put it. That's a very good point. Tink Tink said Alexis wants Justin all up on her, but she doesn't want him anywhere near her. Make it make sense. It's like she wants him to dote on her, but not too much. Okay, not too much, honey. And don't touch me. And don't breathe in my general direction. And don't even come in the same apartment as me. But we're married. Like, girl, you and your braids, make it make sense, child. Alexis should have got over there with Nate and his baby braids. Candy said, Mitch reminds me of Eustace on Courage Cowardly Dog, just bald and miserable. Bald and miserable. Just ornery for no reason. What is wrong with you? Like, it just don't make no sense. But listen, one thing that can't be played with is Krysten and her sister. They are a team. Krysten's sister said, listen, the advice I would give to her, okay, damn you, the advice I would give to her is to see if you're somebody that she would really like. I said, baby, honey, that mama raised some strong women, okay? Hey, LA. He gonna tell her not to breathe again next. He will be the first person who really didn't unalive someone. She dad at herself. She did it herself. She best to report him to the laws. Now she better report him to the laws, child. Miss Tillman said, Alexis does not want Justin. He is not going to jump her bones. That's just not him. He looks like the little old lady in them dang on cardigans. Don't he though? I'm talking about he gonna be the Tasmanian devil and use his teeth. Baby, you better not put your teeth on my lady parts. Bite me if you want to. You think Morgan was fighting. Baby, I'll roundhouse kick you so good. Oh my goodness. Baby, I'll roundhouse kick you so good. Oh, honey, you better not put your teeth on me. I know you in line. Put your teeth on me if you want to. Child, right then and there, Alexa should have told him, no, babe. No, not the teeth, baby. Not the teeth. Oh my God, honey. oh, oh, honey. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, honey. Mm-mm-mm. Child, I ain't got time. That boy said he was going to use his teeth like the Tasmanian devil. Justin, I'm speaking directly to you, honey, because you don't comment no more, but I know you're probably still watching. We don't use our teeth, honey. Okay? No. Okay? No. I ain't never, no. We don't use our teeth. Okay? Shaw was like, boy, what? New Day said it's interesting that we speak of repairing some of the couples over on Maths UK. They are actually switching spouses during the process. Really? I only watched one episode of them. That was when I was reviewing season 12 of Married at First Sight. The world star and Julia Rose said, I mean, I like a little biting and being big. Like, oh my God. I wouldn't expect that. Oh, Julia, goodbye. But I guess that's for the After Dark with Misha. Listen, it's okay. Sometimes it's okay for the little bite, but baby, not down below, honey. Do not bite me down there. Child, gnawing and trying to, Oh, honey, Mm-mm. Oh, child. Oh, yeah, Jay Marie. Justin was over here, child. He was commenting on all the videos at first, and then he just stopped. I don't know if he got mad, child. I don't know if I said something he didn't like, honey, but listen, I got to keep it real. Whether you on the cast or not, and whether you come over here or not, I said what I said, and I ain't changing it, child. I done said all kinds of stuff, and Ryan them still was coming over here. So, yeah, he was commenting at first, and his name is that dude named Tree, or that guy named Tree. It's one of them. But yeah, he was coming over there. Cleopatra said Alexis one of the Devon Franklin type. She sure did, honey. Mm-hmm. That's what I think, Denise. That is what I think. She said, I still think Justin is a virgin. That's one thing he couldn't figure out. Laugh out loud. I think he is too. And I didn't understand what Alexis, did y'all understand what Alexis was trying to tell Devon when he was like, could you help him with the intimacy? And she was like, oh, yeah, I did, because he came to me this morning and asked me for some help because he couldn't figure it out. And I'm like, what? The way she was describing it, it was like he was asking her for help on cooking or so. I was like, what are you talking about? He asked you for some help because he's not used to it or something. Like, what are you talking about? And I said that in one of my reviews that I think he was a virgin. And people were like, you just can't put that out there. Listen, I'm not putting it out there. I'm just saying it don't make no sense. The math is not mathing. You went from in the beginning telling us that everybody wanted to see, is it worth it? Let me work it. You put your thing down, flip it and reverse it. You said everybody wanted to hear about it. Then we get to the sexuals of it all. I'm celibate. Okay. After the celibate, everybody trying to get y'all to have sex. Now Alexis is running around saying that you don't know what to do when you got to do it. I don't know what's happening. Like, so did y'all understand? Because I didn't understand. Like, what is happening? Courtney said, we knew he was full of it when he wanted us to believe women wanted. Girl, when he said that, I'm like, okay. Desi said, Justin is obviously one of those people who do a lot of talking about the sexuals, but don't live up to it at all. Since day one, when he was talking about his privates. Yes. I'm like, is that real or what's happening? Hold on, let me go down. Hold on, y'all. Grace said, half the time, I don't know what Alexis talking about. Sounds ridiculous. She does. I don't be knowing what she be making up them words. The spontaneity. I just like men that give me spontaneity, and I just like to be spontaneous. I'm like, what? What in the Looney Tunes are you talking about? Girl, spontaneity. Like, girl, stop making up these words and saying them with such a straight face. I just like spontaneity. Girl, go away. Jane, thank you. Yes, y'all hit the like button for me. You know what I noticed about being on lives, y'all? So if you ever have a YouTube channel, just a little tip. Whenever you like say the number of people that are on the live, for some reason, everybody just scatters. It's like as soon as you say, we have 5 people on this live, you go down to 3. So when I stop doing that, I notice that the people stick around. So I don't even be telling y'all to like the live, honey. Just do whatever you're going to do, child. Thanks for coming. Okay? Thanks for coming. And that's all I can say. Oh, child. Child said, remember when Krysten said Mitch was very quick? Baby, all of them might seem a little inadequate. Y'all know who y'all think? Okay, so let's just talk for a minute. Okay, I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Who y'all think really would put it down out of these men that are on this cast? If I had to rank them in order, I would say Nate number 1, Miguel number 2, Bihn number 3. I'm gonna go and put Itchy Mitchy as number 4 because we really ain't got nothing to choose from. And Justin is number 5. How do y'all rank them? Y'all let me know in the chat. Okay, number 1 is Nate, baby. Definitely Nate, baby. Did you see the way he put up in that swing? Child, Nate is not to be played with. Okay. A said, didn't Misha say on the review she was going to talk about Devon relating marriage with Megan so much to Justin's problems with Alexis? I did say that, A, because I was trying to figure out, like, what was going on in your relationship that you relate so much to Justin? Like, what? It's none of our business, but I mean, if y'all gonna put it out there and tell us y'all divorced, like, but what happened? Because they seemed so happy. That's why I don't be buying them Instagram relationships and stuff. Let's just that's fine. Chocolate Sooner said, no awards shall be given. These men are basura. Okay, Shay said, same order as me. Okay, Ting Ting said, Nate, Miguel, Bihn, Mitch, and Justin. Okay. Look, Julia said, Bihn seems goofy in bed. You think he gonna be goofy? I think he gonna be timid, honey, when Morgan get through telling him where to stick it and how to stick it and, oh, child. Honey, oh, he gonna be so nervous, honey. He ain't gonna even be able to perform. Oh, child, that would be so much nervous energy, child. I would be like, okay, Bihn, just get up, honey. Up. Just get up. Get up, honey. We don't want it, honey. We don't give a damn. Just get up. Let's just go get something to eat, child, and go watch TV. Deidre said, y'all make sure to like the live because Misha knows she cutting up tonight. Baby, listen, we had some technical difficulties at first, Deidre, but now we back in that thing. And I'm just like, you know what? We're going to get our full 2 hours, whether we like it or not. Okay, if we don't do nothing else. New Day said Nate may be performative in bed while missing connection or depth. Honey, sometimes I don't want no connection, honey. I'll take the depth, honey, the depths of my soul, honey, but I don't want no connection. Sometimes you just want to get banged, honey. I'm just saying. Sometimes you don't want the connection. But if you're married, I understand what you're saying. But honey, if I'm just calling you for a drive-by, honey, get what you came for and go. Okay. And please don't let the doorknob hit you with a good Lord split you. Okay. Head on out. But Nate does seem like the type that just wants to have sex and not make love. I can see that. And in the future, I can see Stacia wanting more of the love making as opposed to just bang, 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 honey. Shout out to Pops. I feel like she gonna want more. So I can see that. Irene said Nate been showing Stacia what that mouth do like last week. He sure did. I was like, ew, Nate. Why you gotta tell us? Is what I don't like, honey. I don't need to know. KD said, was there some mention of that fake baby penis and Miguel's? Oh, yeah. When he was trying to be funny when they were saying that the baby had a little bitty thing. And he said, oh, yeah, that's what did he say? Like that's normal for his family or something like that. And like they made a little laugh. Bihn does have a nice body, but I mean, do you know what to do with it, honey? Like, what is really going on? Sharon said, Miguel seems like he would be passionate in bed. Don't he? To me, it seems like Mitch would probably be sweating and talking, and I've never really. And we know he talked because he made them jokes, and he turned Krysten the hell off. Now she don't want to do it. I don't know what joke he told in that bed, but whatever it was, she don't want nothing else to do with it. And I'm like, why are you telling jokes? It is not showtime at the Apollo. Brandy said, I would just get being a little tipsy and take over from there. Girl, that you got a plan. He took that shirt off. Morgan missed out. Baby, he sure did, honey. And then when they were showing like you know how they showed a little like montage of all the people and he was starting to get his judge back, honey. He was doing them curl ups. I said, baby, get into it. Am I Blasian? I'm not. I'm just black. But I could be if I put the right hair in. Baby, I could be Indian, Peruvian, whatever you need, child. I said, babe, let's get into it if we're going to get into it then. Shay said, I bet Bihn is a low-key freak in bed. Obviously, with the right one, he's comfortable with, or at least 3 shots in. Look, you said the same thing as the last comment. You just gonna get him a little tipsy and take it from there. Veronica said, Morgan is going to be the opposite of who she is in bed with Bihn. When Bihn starts being. You think so? You think she gonna be the opposite? I don't. I think she gonna even try to control the bed. I'm surprised Stacia don't control. You know what? Oh my gosh, y'all! I just had an epiphany. Okay, y'all remember when they gave Stacia and Nate the assignment to have him take complete control, right? And I was wondering why would he do that for the bed? Let me find out. Stacia is controlling in the bed too, child. That's probably why he had to take control in the bed. Because she be controlling the bedroom time too. Oh, now, baby, you can't control Mr. Nasty time, honey. Like, what is going on? Sister Girl on Film said he probably said, don't let me go too hard. You know you're not on my insurance yet. I can see that. We talking about Miguel. That's probably what, but listen, he must have put something down, honey, where she had to go get her lady parts checked and she ain't had no insurance. So she was like, listen, okay, you done messed up my lady bits and I don't even have no insurance, Miguel. Okay, and you won't put me on there. So if I die, it's fine. Okay, you don't ever have to put me on your freaking insurance. Child, you know Lindy be losing her mind, okay? Her whole mind. Yes, I just thought of that because I was just sitting here thinking like, that was the dumbest thing of you to take control of. She's down for the sexuals. But now that we've talked, see, that's why you got to be talking. I realize she's controlling in the bed too. Child, that's crazy. Hey, Omar. Mrs. Smith said, I don't know. Bihn was showing nada in that mermaid tail. I was looking for some kind of print, but it was flat as a pancake. Girl, now she was looking for the VPL. Shout out to Sheree. Honey, the visible print line. New Day said Lindsay's mom told her at the wedding that she heard Latin men were good in bed. You know what? I wonder if that's true because they always be saying that. You know, they got a little spice to them, a little caliente. I don't know. Hmm. Mm-mm. Omar, not you forgot to come back. Child, you don't miss the whole live. Oh my goodness. Hold on, let me go down these get these comments. Jawbone said, Mitch does no manscaping. Imagine that sweaty tangle oh, child. Not sweaty, tangled, and sticky. Ew. That is disgusting. Oh my goodness. That is just gross. Brandy said, Mitch could never touch me. Do you hear me? Krysten had enough. I don't think it was just the jokes. She mentioned he was a mini man. He ain't offering nothing. Like, you're not offering anything in the bed. Your place nasty, honey. It's probably roaches, rats, and everything else in there. And you have enough nerve to be talking about my makeup? We need to figure out how to go in like Lindsay did with Mark the Shark in our hazmat suits and get rid of your bed bugs. Because I know you probably got them in there, allegedly. You don't need to be worried about my makeup. We need to be worried about how to clean it the hell up. You really trip me out because you're environmentally, friendly and you want to clean up the environment, but you don't want to clean up the space that you live in. So, like, just buckle it. Like, just be quiet. Like, it don't make no sense. That is just gross. Hey, Belicious. Y'all, we got 15 more minutes because we started at 8:45. Hold on. Kadeen said, there's something that's so attractive about a man that knows how to take control. Girl, ain't it? Ain't it, though? Listen, you're right about that. AAW 1976 said, not in the bedroom. Stacia don't control the bedroom. You don't think she does? Well, why did he choose the bedroom to be, talking about how the control is? Like, he used that as an opportunity to exert his control. And I was like, yes, Ashley, it will be saved. I save all the lives for Married at First Sight. Unless something happens, then it's not saved. But yeah, it will be saved. I know some people got to go night-night. Jay Song said, my first time catching your live. I love your voice and all the interesting crazy you bring to the conversation. Not the interesting crazy. You describing me like Lindy. Ooh, shout out to you, Jay Song. I'll try to peek in from time to time. Okay, well, peek on in, honey. Ashley said Dr. Pierre gave them that assignment. Yes, she did, but I was wondering why he chose that specific thing. She didn't tell him what he had to control. She just said she wanted Stacia to give complete control to Nate. So I was thinking it would be something else, like I get to put my shoes in the middle of the floor or something like that. Or I'm going to leave this dish in the sink and see if you go crazy or not. But baby, he took us straight to Skinamax, honey. Ooh, honey. Tiffany said, Krysten needs to eat dinner on paper plates, plastic utensils, paper cups, then use napkins in Mitch's face. Oh, child. And walk them all down to the beach, honey, in one big trash bag and leave them there. Oh, honey, he probably would explode. Do you hear me? That man would explode. Derek said, Nate looked like he got that good scammer peen. Child, he look like he got something, yeah, because he gonna find a way to spend the night. So you might be right, because you know he ain't got nowhere else to go, honey. So you probably gonna put it on and gonna fall asleep, and then he go a free night stay. Child, and he ain't fooling me. Because, honey, I done had a scammer do that to me before. Child, we done fell asleep. I'm like, what are you still doing here, honey? Talking about rise and shine. Get the hell out of here. I didn't know you was gonna spend the night. Oh, honey, I didn't know you was gonna spend the night. Go, honey. Get out. Oh, honey. Paragon said, Miss Misha is like this all the time. Subscribe if you haven't. Yes, please subscribe to the channel, y'all. Because, we have a good time over here. And it's something people get funny about the subscriptions of it all. They don't want to subscribe. They just want to watch. Why you want to search for a video all the time when you can just subscribe? It's free. And if you don't like it, then you can just unclick it. And it's nice to do something nice for somebody else. Shayna said a scammer get in your house and you can't get them out like roach. Baby, when they get in there, you be like, okay, making up stuff. Oh, my mom and them on the way. Like anything. Child, I couldn't get this one out. Okay. I was like, oh, honey, you can't call everybody in your time of need because they never leave. Amanda said, why did Nate try to go downtown on Sasha last week with the whole crew? Amanda, I was so uncomfortable, and I'm not a prude by any means, but I was so uncomfortable. I was like, oh my God. I was like peeking through two fingers. I'm like, Sasha, why are you doing that? That actually freaked me out for her. I know. Them cameramen nasty too, honey. You little nasty self. Sheila says subscription is free. Yes, y'all, it's a free and easy way to support the channel. Let me try to sound professional. Hi, guys. Please. I can't even do it. Listen, y'all, subscribe to the channel because it's a good time, okay? Nah, I don't normally get into the celebrity gossip, honey. So if you're looking for the celebrity gossip, probably won't be over here, honey. They suing everybody. So I ain't got time to be getting mixed up in there, honey, because I need my channels, because I need my coins. And we're going full time over here on this side. So just subscribe to the channel so you can get all the latest reviews. And it's so detailed that if you don't have time to watch, I can paint a visual picture for you, and then we can get into it as we get into it. I have a plethora of things from you to choose from. So just go through the catalog and the playlist and see if it's something that you like. And I am open to suggestions. So if you have a show that you would like for me to review and I have time to watch it and or review it and still take care of my son and, give myself the zhuzh, I will do it. And that's just that on that. Ooh, honey. Hey, Thomas said, I just knew I was listening to a recording. No, that's me, child. I got to say something to the people. I tried to be very professional, honey, but it don't work for me, okay? I can get professional when I want to. Y'all heard that Candy interview. Y'all heard me. I was professional. I didn't lose my cool. I kept my intro and my outro, okay? Because I thought I was going to lose it. I was like, oh, child, please let me make sure I say something to the opinionated family. And I did good. So, I don't understand. Like, people, you can trust me with your sponsorships and your endorsements. I'm going to get the people over there. Okay. And you know what? This is the thing too. Okay. Because we're going to get off topic real quick. I think that when you have a YouTube channel and these sponsors and people that are looking for you to, talk about their products and stuff, they should look less at the numbers and more at your engagement with your audience. Because a person who has 15 followers but can get those 15 followers to purchase 15 things, to me, is more valuable than a person with 17 million subscribers, but they don't even comment to their subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't even say anything to them. It's like they're just a number and the people just watch. So, I'm hoping that one of these days somebody will, hit me up. Zoe said, if Mitch had a makeup issue and wanted a hippie to walk down the aisle, then why didn't he bring that up in Dr. Pepper's session? He embarrassed her bringing up the superficial-ish to her sister. Exactly, Zoe. Exactly. That's exactly how I feel about it. No, I've never seen the Black Hamptons. Is it good? Omar said, and another thing about Latin men, they don't believe in divorce. They're Catholic too. Laugh out loud. He was supposed to be a one-night stand to 8 years later. We still together. Like Kim and David from In Living Color. Child, not still together, honey. But baby, that's how it works. As long as he good to you, that's all that matters. Raven said, I legit didn't need to watch this episode because I had already listened to Misha's review. Yes, and listen, if I could play video, y'all definitely wouldn't have to be watching nothing that got to be on TV, child. And sometimes people watch the show because I've described it a certain way, and then they go over there and be like, girl, it wasn't even giving all this zhuzh, honey. You done put all this stank on and had me sitting up here watching this show. Donna said, remember, Stacia said that Nate spread some chocolate on her navel and sucked it off. Y'all's minds are in the gutter. Did she say that? When she said that, Donna? I don't remember her saying that. Cleopatra said, they suing everybody. These YouTube streets are wild and out, baby, and I don't want no parts. Do you hear me? When I tell y'all, and you know what? I feel like it's to a point where it's almost like a huge censorship. You can't really just give it raw, real, and uncut. And if I can't really just give my commentary, I don't want to speak on it. I don't want to speak on it. Honey, I'm not saying nothing. So it's just best that I just keep it to myself. Like, hold on, let me go down. Yolanda said, Mitch is not being truthful. He liked her mother on the wedding day and she was fully made up. Exactly. I just don't think he likes her, period. Like, that's it. I just don't think he likes her. Hold on, let me go up to thank you. She said, congratulations on going full time. Thank you so much. Chauncey said, going to another room and tell somebody to call me so I can have an excuse for him to leave. Girl, okay. But that didn't even work for me one time. Let me tell you something. One time this dude came, okay, so I was having a little kickback. And this is a story time. It's not really a story time. Right quick before we have to end the live. So I was having a little kickback. Okay, and this guy thought he was going to come over and get my goodies, not my goodies. Honey, shout out to Sierra. So child, he get there. And my friend was already like, oh, he like you, he like you, he like you. I'm going to call him Rick. They was like, oh, girl, Rick like you. And, we was young. We was like in our early 20s or whatever. So he thought he was going to come because, I had a nice apartment and everything. My friends would be over there all the time. He thought he was going to come get something from me, honey, but no. So the night is getting later and later. Okay, so the little kickback, everybody's starting to disperse. Okay, everybody leaving. He ain't moving. And I'm like, I wonder when he going to get up and get ready to go. So my friend, being petty like me, she looks over at him and realizes, honey, that he done shaved his legs, honey, and everything, honey, because he had some really hairy legs, child. It was giving Chewbacca. So she realized he had shaved his legs and everything. Honey, I know you didn't think you was going to get on top of me just because you done shaved your legs. Oh, no, ma'am. So she looks at him, and so I was noticing that he was kind of, making himself comfortable. And I'm like, no, you have to go. So after it done turned, the clock done struck 3 a.m., we still all sitting up talking. We were playing some games or whatever. We were just hanging out. But I'm still noticing that he ain't moving. So I tell my friend I'm about to go to the restroom. My restroom was inside my bedroom. So she comes inside the bedroom too, just to come in there and talk. And I'm like, girl, we got to get rid of him. What I'm going to do? Like, I want him to leave. And so my other friend comes in there. She was like, girl, I think he finna smash. I'm like, I know he don't think he finna sleep with me, honey. I am not no pro. So she was like, well, girl, how we going to get him out of here? Because like, look, it was him and one other guy. Now, the one other guy was our mutual friend, which was his mutual friend. Tell your friends to get with my friends and we could be friends. Shout out to Diddy. So we all in there or whatever. And I said, girl, why don't you just call me on the phone? And I'm going to say that I have an emergency and all of y'all get out, but then y'all come back. And she was like, oh, okay, girl. So she calls me and I'm putting on my best, Emmy worthy performance. And I'm like, oh my God, what? Wait a minute. Right now. Okay. So you need me to come over there right now. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Wait. Everybody wait. Okay. I have to go. It's an emergency. When I tell y'all he was sitting solid as a rock, he gonna tell me, you want me to ride with you? Hell no. He wouldn't go. He wouldn't go. That boy was in my house with a picket sign, honey. Hell no, we won't go. Hell no, we won't go. I said, this boy got to get up out of here. So I just politely told him, I said, hey, I have some family things going on. You're going to have to leave. He was like, oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, it's cool. I'm like, yeah, okay. So he sees that he's the only one leaving. The mutual friend ain't leaving. The other mutual friends ain't leaving. Nobody leaving, but he leaving. So he stands at the door for a little while long. I said, do I have to call the laws? This is what I'm thinking in my mind, honey. I might have to call the laws. And so he's still standing there, mind you. This is so funny. Mind you, the dude that is the mutual friend of all of us, they rode together. So I'm thinking to myself, get your behind up so that he can go because all y'all got to leave. So the two of them get up and they start inching towards the door. And the dude was like, all right, well, I'm going to holler at you or whatever. So what I think he thought was going to happen, which I know this is what he thought was going to happen. Okay. I'm going to tell you the rest of the story. So he gets up, he leaves, right? So my friends leave, but they don't leave. They just circle the parking lot and come back upstairs, right? So they come back upstairs. We up there laughing. We all talking about how we couldn't get this man out of here. And he really thought he was going to go to Pound Town, right? So I get a phone call and it's from him. And he was like, say, I don't like the way you played me. He had a full-on attitude. And I'm like, not you got an attitude. I'm like, played you? What are you talking about? He was like, you already know what's up when you invited me to the kickback and this and that. I'm like, I knew what was up with what. And he was like, I thought we was going to chill. I thought it was just, we was going to hang out. And I said, I'm not interested in you in that way. Now, mind you, my nervous system is getting a little bad because I done already told you. Now you know why I stay. Okay. And you seem a little bit belligerent. Okay. Because I didn't promise you nothing. So I'm not understanding why you think you're entitled to my body. So I'm on the phone with him and I'm like, well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to give you, mixed signals. Okay. But right now I'm on my way to, figure out what's going on with this whole situation that's going on with my family. Y'all, why this dude got dropped off by the mutual friend, right? Circled back and gonna tell me, well, that's funny because I see your car in the parking lot. When I tell y'all that was the last time I ever invited people that I do not know into my home, that was so scary for me. He did not want to leave and had enough nerve to come back and say, I see your car in the parking lot, sir. You're not about to sleep with me. So I will never forget that. I was like, okay, I'm never doing that again. I was pissed at my friends because they were the ones that, invited Rick, Slick Rick. That's what I call They invited Slick Rick. Child, he really thought he was finna get down with me and got mad because I had a family emergency. Sir, if this was not a fictitious family emergency right now, I would be pissed. Like, don't be coming over here thinking you finna do something with me and you ain't finna do nothing with me. So needless to say, honey, I just decided that I would never, ever invite anybody else to my space. Now, now today's date, I am so finicky about my address. It's not even funny. Like, I don't even want you to know my general area. People are nuts. Okay. People are crazy. One day you're here, the next day you're gone. Nope. That was it for me. And I meant that. I never did that again. I never hosted anything in mixed company. I was like, listen, I'll go to y'all house, but I'm not inviting no random men to my house. We're not never doing that again. And yeah, so that was the story time about how I had to try to get this man out, child, and he didn't want to leave. But that's neither here nor there. That was just a side note. But y'all, we're going to wrap this live up because we have talked all things Married at First Sight. And I think we got into everything and a good little story time at the end. Omar said, Pretty Ricky, what they call him. Okay. Child, I'm like, Slick Rick. Child, and that's why when y'all be seeing, you know what? It's just so crazy though, y'all, because when I be seeing these things pop up on the news about how people be circling back to people's houses and unaliving them and stuff, you can't be letting people know where you live. You can't be letting people know where you stay like that. You just can't. People do not take rejection well. And it was just so crazy because I was literally escorting everyone out. And then he called back like, you playing my face? I don't know why you playing with me. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, what? Oh, honey. Oh, no, ma'am, honey. But yeah, that's just that, honey. Uniquely Different said, when on the after show, Mitch seemed like he regrets how he acted while watching himself back. Almost like she said no on decision day. I think she did say no, especially the way she be talking about him on these after parties. Especially when she said that he was a one-minute man. Especially, honey. It's a no for her. And that's just that on that. All right, y'all. I will catch y'all on the next live. Meet me back here next Thursday so we can get into it as we get into it. I had a good old time. I hope y'all had a good time. And listen, I'm about to find some other content to do because I have a few things in my mind. I need to write them down before I lose them. And there are other things besides reviews. So I'm hoping to bring you something new. I hope y'all enjoyed the live. Thank you for joining me. Please do not hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe on the way out, guys. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace. Night, night, y'all. Meet me back here next Thursday, 8 Central Standard Time. I will catch y'all on the flip side.